Hey, could be the whole other way.
Could be in Cancun right now.
What?
With the Lakers.
Could be filing for unemployment. Like,
Real be at that welfare.
talking about
Waiting.
That EDD.
Talking about
Hit the Vietnamese line.
T.
Learn something new.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yes! Yeah!
Jungle dun 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 dun.
Why you swinging like that?
Yeah. Get okay.
What up, son? What up, Daddy?
All American, baby.
I know black.
I know that.
No black today.
Huh?
No black in there either.
Dragon
Got the
Ball.
fake Timbs on, baby. I'm straight from New York.
like,
Got the gyms.
Hey.
Rocking them gyms.
2-0, baby.
what if he would have started chicken noodling?
All right.
Papi, hey. Good morning.
Let it rain.
Don't worry about yours.
Clear it out. Let it rain. Clear it up.
Man, how y'all feeling, man? Big wins for us.
Good, they want to know what's in your chopped cheese.
Huh?
What's in your chopped cheese?
Big onions.
Okay.
Big onions.
The Aki way. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. We got longtime New York Knicks fan Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
Smoking that Celtics pack.
Damn, I don't like this. I like this.
Okay,
Smoking on that pack.
Anti-Celtics. Anti-Celtics.
So I can show you a group. Listen, so this is what I do. I pick at y'all. So I'm in 2 different group chats that is a bunch of Lakers fans. So when I feel I just need to pick at y'all, I do.
That's not
right, because y'all respond every day. Listen, hey, it's like I call their name, right? They respond every time.
Laker fan.
Right?
We're talking about teams in
So
the
I
playoffs.
so the dude talking about fuck the Celtics. I'm like, what? Why fuck the Celtics? Like he like we with them. Like who the fuck is we? Like you a Lakers fan? Like no, y'all don't get to just. Cause no, y'all ain't got shit to do with that.
Yeah.
No.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Nope.
Honey. Bing bong.
Then I'm gonna tell you, like as soon as they start, right? As soon as they start that shit, you know what I tell them? Oh, I see misery loves company.
Yeah.
Duh.
Dipset.
We thrive off negativity here in the arena.
I got on pink draws for Cameron. That's how New York I am.
Uh-oh.
All the way.
Give me that pink Starburst right here.
Big Starburst.
Yo, Cam. There you go, Cam.
Just cause y'all started that shit, that motherfucker gonna lose motherfucking 4-2.
Then I'm gonna jump to the Cleveland or Indiana.
On this side of the couch, we got NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P, Nick Young. Jason Tatum fan. Celtics fan.
It's hurting around.
Celtics pack. Very potent right now.
I told you,
I can smell
quit.
it. I can smell it.
I quit just liking anything.
Come on to this side.
I'm on this side, baby.
We got Dodgers, MLB season.
Throw the orange and blue up in the chat.
Throw that orange and blue in the chat. You heard what Gil said. And sitting next to me, we got the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenyon Martin. In multiple Lakers group chat. Why are you in Lakers group chat?
I'm not in Lakers group. There's not Lakers group chat.
Oh, they're just Lakers fans in the group chat?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a whole
So when you set it up, it sounded like you were in multiple pro-Lakers group chats.
No.
Like
Going
a whole
feet.
Laker hater chat?
No.
Wait, I just hate on the Lakers?
No. It's just a bunch of guys that's from, some guys that's from here and not from here that's Lakers fan, and I want to know how. Like, how you not from here and you're a Lakers fan? You just migrated to this bitch and you're a Lakers fan.
Like what you like.
Rashad.
I don't expect
like
anything.
Rashad is a Laker fan.
Yeah, but he is.
Whole house purple yellow.
Last but not least, representing Tough Crowd University, we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. Mr. B, we were on playback last night. You were smoking the Celtics pack. I could smell it through the screen.
Yeah, it was rough.
You brought some issues up earlier in the season. You got a lot of heat for shaping up.
No, it's still,
Negro Diamonds, okay.
No, it's not over yet, so I can't. I'm not gonna go.
Wait.
You can't wait. You wanted to be over.
Wait,
so
hold
bad.
on. You rooting for the Boston Celtics but smoking on Boston packs?
No, he want the Boston.
No, he's Jaylen Brown.
Oh, he want them to lose so bad so he could talk about Tatum. He can't wait.
This is Jaylen Brown pack. It's the same pack.
But I don't know how you do that.
I know that's weird, right? Smoking on the pack.
But one thing, but going for Brown, that's crazy.
That sounds about right up with us.
Right?
Yeah.
We thrive off negativity. Gil, I see you wearing the pink for Cameron. I got the pink on as well. Shout out to Asia Wilson, blessing me with these new A1. Shout out to the good people at Foot Locker and Nike as well. Very comfortable shoe. Sold out in under 3 minutes. Some of y'all couldn't get a pair. You need to
alright.
go Asia and go
Alright.
A1.
Those are fire.
That's,
All right.
that's the first colorway that dropped?
Yep.
Don't say nothing again.
First one.
Don't tell nobody.
Yo, the sneaker game really changed. You know, it would be her team color, but the fact that they just...
The A1s
I like those.
available now for some of y'all. Sold out in 3 minutes. Shout out Asia.
3 minutes, damn.
Yeah.
You know how we do. Some were blessed to get a pair. But for all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want. Hold up. Don't touch my Asia.
I got itchy. It was nice.
Don't touch my Asia.
No, I'm just saying it got itchy.
That's Gil Krypton. Your size, homie. You can have these. You can wear these to pickleball.
Thank you, man.
All right, so you can,
I mean, I thought you were going to say 2-on-2 with pickleball.
you know, a more, I don't want you to discuss.
Wear your Tatums.
But for all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. The New York Knickerbockers overcame a 20-point deficit to sun the Celtics, take a 2-0 series lead. Are the Celtics going to die by the 3, or do they still have life in this series? 25 for 100. Brick. The Thunder set an NBA playoff record en route to a 40-point blowout on the Nuggets to even their series. Which version of Denver and OKC will we see in Game 3? And the Warriors will be without Steph Curry for the next few games as he deals with a hamstring strain. Will Ant-Man accept his coach's challenge and set the tone in Game 2? Finch issued a challenge to Ant-Man. We will see if Ant-Man responds. But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. As for tonight, Kenyon has some picks up in his partner pack on the Underdog app. Let's take a look at Kenyon's pick for this evening if we can. Please, Paolo, God bless you. Playoff Jimmy, higher, 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Julius Randle, higher, 6.5 rebounds. Jonathan Kuminga, oh, okay. You think Kuminga gonna get some love in this game? Steve Kerr gonna stop hating?
Oh, yeah.
Got no choice.
I hope so. No Steph. We need some scoring.
Gotta play me now.
Hey, we need some scoring out there, brother.
Kuminga higher, 12.5
We need some
points.
aggression.
Gotta play me now, Stevie. Playoff Jimmy, you already had, and we've got Splash Buddy, 3.5 3-pointers made in this game.
Just popped up.
Out of Splash Buddy holding it down, not getting held back anymore, free to do his thing. And we got Nas Reed, higher, 6.5 rebounds and assists. Wow, if you add Kenyon's partner pack, you can win up to 38 times your bread. I like that. If you're gonna do it, you have to do it correctly. All right, you gotta go for all the bread.
Oh yeah, we like to win.
38 times.
39.8. They cheating, y'all. That's 39.8.
They update frequently, Gil, but we asked the chat if they are riding or fading with Kenyon's picks. 55% of the chat is riding with your picks for tonight.
Appreciate you.
If you like these picks and want to ride with them,
So Jonathan Kuminga is the only scary one because we don't know what Steve Kerr gonna do.
No, he got to play him.
So
gotta play me now.
He got to play him.
Buster.
Can't do that.
But we'll see.
You gotta.
You got no choice. But if you like these picks and want to ride with them, head to the Underdog app. If you don't have Underdog already, please download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And if you can't watch the show live on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So we're going to start this in the Eastern Conference. The New York Knickerbockers. Did y'all see the Knicks-Lakers logo, the Knickers? No? Y'all seen it? All right. We joined the forces. We've combined.
Yes, we did.
Smoke the Celtics pack. So after coming back from down 20 in Game 1, Knicks knew the Celtics would fight to protect their home court in Game 2. After missing a playoff record 45 threes in Game 1, the Celtics took a lot of heat for their strategy. The 45 misses was a playoff record. 60 total three-point attempts, also a playoff record. So how would all of that impact Game 2? Let's take a look at what happened in Boston last night.
Told you it wasn't gonna make 25.
So after missing the second half of Game 2 with an illness, Kristaps Porzingis did not start, limited to just 14 minutes in this game. He had 8 points and 4 rebounds in his limited action. Once again, the Celtics controlled the game early, leading 24-13 after the first quarter. In fact, the Celtics never trailed over the first 3 quarters of this game. Jaylen Brown came out aggressive, scoring 17 points in the first half. That momentum did not carry over to the second half, though, where he shot 1 for 7, scored just 3 points in that half. Jason Tatum struggled, shooting 5 for 13 from the field and scoring just 13 points. He also contributed 14 rebounds and 5 assists in his 42 minutes of work. Despite that, the Celtics amassed a 20-point lead and held it with a little over 3 minutes left in the third quarter, which was later than they held a 20-point lead in game one. Nonetheless, did not matter. Knicks were able to cut the deficit to 12 points by the end of the quarter. New York got a good offensive game out of Josh Hart, who led the team with 23 points. He also had 6 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns had a monster double-double, 21 points, 17 boards, while Jalen Brunson was quiet by his standards with 17 points and 7 assists, but came up clutch with 9 points in the fourth quarter, and Mikal Bridges entered the fourth quarter scoreless, but once again stepped up in the final frame. Bridges scored all 14 of his points in the fourth quarter, shooting 6 for 10 in that time. He would also make another key defensive play late in this game, just as he did in game one. We will get to that shortly. Let's enjoy this comeback if we can. So as I mentioned earlier, Knicks trailed the entire game. Celtics led by 16, a little under 9 minutes to go. But after that, the Knicks would go on a 19-2 run, culminating with a Brunson fadeaway to give them their first lead of the game at 87-86. With the 1:59 remaining, it would improve to a 21-2 run after a Brunson layup until Tatum got fouled, hit a couple of free throws. So Celtics took a 1-point lead on a driving Tatum dunk with 18.5 seconds remaining. Jalen Brunson was fouled on the following possession, sunk both of his free throws to give the Knicks a 1-point lead with 12.7 seconds remaining. Celtics elected not to call a timeout, let Jason Tatum run a high pick and roll.
Al Horford.
So after good defense from Mitchell Robinson and OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges came over with the help and got the steal that would seal the game.
What is Al Horford doing?
Losing his fucking mind.
No,
Move!
that's why I said the play. Like the coach said that we did the same play
Yeah.
and we got a layup. No, you didn't do the same play. The play before that was Al Horford was already down there and came and set a back screen. That's what got the switch. This Al Horford in the second play didn't run down the court to come set the back screen. He stayed right there and clogged up the area. That's all he did. It wasn't the same exact play. If it was the same exact play, when he scored, he'd ran down and then ran up, which creates the mismatch. There, you just trying to, on a fast break, you just trying to set a screen right there, stop all momentum.
Let's watch that last possession one more time if we can, Paolo. If you
Right, see,
can
go
just
to
that
the last two. You go to the last two.
Oh, he just stayed there, yeah.
Wait, not that one. Go one more before.
We got this one clipped off, Gil. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
never mind. Yeah.
Man, take your time. The first one.
You can go back to the highlight if you want. If Gil wants to see that other play too.
Ball slipped out his hand.
Is that the shot you want to take though for game?
No.
Down 0-1
Take your time.
in your home territory. You know Knicks fans lurking in the arena.
Man, do that shit from the top of the key. That
Yeah,
sidestep.
take your
That
time.
sidestep shit you do, dude. That's your shot. That's your money shot.
Dude.
Ooh.
No, yeah, go that one.
Yeah, that one. Go back to that. Yeah, that play, Paolo, if you don't mind. We got advanced technology here in Gil's Arena presented by Underdog.
Right here.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, not enough whoop whoops from our crew.
Right, so you see where he's coming from the bottom, which gives the screen.
Yeah.
Now go back. Now fast forward more. Fast forward.
This old ass can't run up that fast.
All right.
After this play.
After this play.
Why foul?
Yeah, Al Horford shouldn't.
Keep going.
Did he take it out?
Nah, Jason Tatum said he's
Jason,
walking.
yeah.
Like, nah, what are you doing? You supposed to be at least the 3-point line on the free throw to come up.
Or set the screen right now. If you're gonna
Yeah,
do
but
it,
there's nobody even
there's
there.
nobody to screen. Before he was high,
Yep.
so you was able to set it at half court.
See, right here, like it's.
Yeah, there's nobody on him,
Yeah.
so you can't.
See, now,
picked him up.
now you're just clogging. Like,
And now they picked
Drew
him up
Holiday
lower.
is not past half court. Like, nobody is.
Yeah, now you just need to tell
got
him
nowhere to
get out
go.
of the way. Now you just tell him get the hell out
Yeah,
of the
this
way.
is where 1 foot flat.
Get the hell out of the way.
That's some
This is
Like,
the
I
one
don't know
four.
where-
This is the 1-4 flat, like you said.
Yep.
Take your time.
Got the switch you wanted.
Like, I
You don't even need to switch. Whatever it is you want, whoever is guarding you at this point.
Yeah.
You
Keep
want?
going.
I want OG on me. I can shoot over him. Mitchell Robinson arms long as hell.
Yeah, keep going. Go.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep
Take
going.
your
Let's see.
time, man.
Right, you can't go. You can't go right because
No, he
Brunson's
not-
still there.
Never mind.
Like,
He ain't going.
Take your
keep
time.
going.
Shoot that thing. Should have shot it.
No, you got 8 seconds left.
Should have backed
Right?
it out.
Back it up.
Yeah,
Just back up
take your
now.
time.
Now he rushing.
Yep. Back up now. Nobody. Your team. You don't even know where to go.
Now you got 6 seconds.
Step
It's
back.
5. Now you got. Now you out of control now.
It slipped out your hand.
Sometimes, I mean,
Some terrible, yeah, no. Back up, dude, go 1 for a flag,
Like,
got the ball in
I
your
know
hand.
I'm old and my generation is a little older than this generation, but you might want to go back to what 1-4 flat looks like. 1-4 flat is you motherfuckers go to the baseline, all 4 of y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need nobody at the titty of the shot. All 4. I can see everybody coming if they decide to help. The one person who can't see nobody is the guy who's guarding me. He don't know where his defense is at this point.
And if my man leave to go double, I'm running right behind him.
Yep.
What Bronson did against Detroit?
Yeah, but Brunson did I'm sitting here on he don't know where to push me. He don't know to push me left or
There's
right.
nowhere to push you.
I can see everything. If your guy comes this way, I can fake and go this way. You're just gonna jump. Right? It's one of those things where, and then besides a few great defensive players, if I one-line them, they're not gonna get above the charge line and take a real charge from being at the bottom.
You're gonna back him up and shoot a pull up.
Pull up. Yeah. But I'm just saying, if I decide to go, what I'm saying is if I'm Tatum and you go and you actually get by him, no one can get in a charge. So now they're just jumping.
And if
they got to challenge your shot.
Now if they do step up, you got 2 dudes in the dunk.
You got 2 dunk offs.
So you'll notice the Celtics had a timeout there. Should Joe Mazzulla burn that final timeout once he realized that?
Nope.
Wait, they had a
There
timeout
was
right
about
there?
7 seconds.
Well,
It was
now,
like
you know,
8 or 9. I don't know.
They had a timeout right there?
Yeah.
They had a timeout remaining.
I would have called it.
I would have called it for this team.
Right there.
For this team, yeah.
Nah, not for this team. Well,
No, go back. Here's why.
Took it out.
Because they don't know what they're doing. Go back a little bit.
Would've took
Let me
it
show
out
you.
full court.
Right. You don't know your teammates. All right. So you got the switch. Right. Al Horford rolls. Go. So the fact that Al Horford rolls, right?
you gotta.
Like
keep going that way.
White messes up the drive on the right side.
Oh yeah.
And Al Horford. So all the left side, they gave you the left side.
That's why you have to go back.
And then you got to go back that way. So it's wasted motion. That's why when you get the switch, you back up and then you see what your teammates do.
So right about here, obviously, hindsight 2020, we have the benefit of slow motion.
Timeout.
You think
Timeout.
they call it right?
Yeah.
Timeout.
Because then Al Horford runs right into the open spot.
Timeout. Get the shit.
Right?
going.
Like play it. Like where Jason Tatum wants to go,
Right
look where
there,
Al
call
Horford goes.
timeout.
You bring your
Once-
defense.
Once he lost that ball right there, I would have called timeout.
Because he got by Mitchell.
Before that.
If Al Horford would have, if he would have replaced, right? He picked, and if he would have been a replaced man, that's an easy lay.
So it looks like Tatum's going to shoot the shot. Obviously, sees Bridget last moment, tries to pass it to Jaylen Brown, but suffocating defense for Mikal Bridges.
Could he jump in the air and call timeout? Like,
Look at all, look at all.
I just forgot. Like, if you was in the air and stuck, can you call timeout?
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
If you in the air and act to shoot?
Yes.
For real?
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Niggas thinking of doing that in real
you
time.
better have some hang time.
Like,
I mean, but yes, you can do it.
timeout.
But great defensive play by Bridges.
Now, once I'd have been on that one leg,
No.
Right there.
Okay, yeah, Bridges for
But
that.
coming over the edge.
OG,
for pushing him out.
stopped this play. That right, look, he got by Mitchell. OG is what stopped the
that's
layup.
still not a.
But that's what
Because of Al Horford.
Huh?
Because of Al Horford.
Oh, because Al Horford. Yeah, so OG is the one who actually makes
But
it.
if,
makes
Makes the step back. See, OG reads it here
He beat.
instead of he's beat. And
It slipped out.
But if Bridges don't come over, it's still not that tough.
No, but I'm
bad
saying
of
is
a shot.
to make him do that is OG
that
and what's his name gets the nice little block.
This is Jason Tatum's shot.
No.
No.
So why would you go to this move? Right?
It was
You don't think he can make that shot?
I think he can make that
That's why I
shot.
just asked the question.
He can make it, but
no, that's why I just asked the question for game, right?
Yeah.
I know guys that made game when been on the team with guys, seen this dude make game, other people make game when they go to what their fucking money is, right?
You gotta go to your goal.
You're going to your money. What you know, I 10,000 fucking reps at this right here. Yep. He ain't working on that shot right there that's an improv shot,
I think
right?
that's a shot.
That's when you cut somebody take something away, then you like, oh shit, I got this one, right? That's the one leg, but now that you're not really going to that for game, dog.
That's why I said if I was on that one leg, I'd be like, time out.
Help!
You know what's so funny?
Top of the key. That's
Shea?
right step. That's his shot right there.
Shea or Luka would have stayed grounded on that.
Yeah.
They would have went on that one leg.
Yep, that's
did
what I
that,
wanted to- yep.
and stayed down
Yep.
and went up and under.
Got
They wouldn't have fully committed.
That's what I was saying.
You still
I would've
got
fully
three.
committed.
Mitch
Yeah.
Robinson would have beat that shit up.
Nah, if
Oh
you
no,
fake
you got
it-
three. Like there's
Yeah.
3.5 seconds.
Because OG contested it.
But
If he go up and under,
what I'm saying is like, let's say Shea
don't
would have
ju-
tried to get a
you
shot.
don't
Luka
jump.
would have probably got that pass off because he would have upped and under. Still had a couple seconds.
for game right here, Shea would have jumped into you.
Yeah.
He would have got the. He would've-
Absolutely.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Jump right into you. Pump fake, like you said, that same move you
That's
say,
a good one.
and
Go
jump right
to- yep.
the fuck into you, still shot it, maybe an and
How
one.
much time is left? Still?
I think that's
Lot of time.
that shot happened because the missed three the first game. And how everybody was talking about him taking a step back three for game, I feel like.
I prefer
That's
him
your
to
shot,
take
I
that.
feel like he.
That's his shot. I
but
prefer to take
that's
that.
what I'm saying. But I feel like he tried to drive just to,
Please.
to please the people, and he, listening to the media too much. I feel like.
Game.
Nah.
They ain't listen up to that
Ain't
point.
listen.
They did
They
not
ain't
listen.
listening to
But
the
game,
They ain't
But
listen
it's
to the
one
media up
game,
to
he
this
got to go for that
point.
bread and
Nah,
butter.
they
At
been
this
quiet,
point, they had missed 75 threes up to this point.
But he missed
Up to this
some
point,
wide open.
75 threes in 2 games up to this point.
I know. Man.
So they ain't not
He
listening to the
missed
media.
some when nobody was guarding him. Jason Tatum had that shot in
Come on,
the
the corner.
corner. Took his time. Nobody guarding him.
He also had Al
I
Horford
take
down
that
there,
shot
too.
anytime though.
That's the
And
pass.
this.
It's Al Horford.
Al Horford was there.
What's the name? Was it Brunson
Yeah,
fail?
he failed. Al Horford was wide open.
Boom.
So
No, I'm not giving it. Al Horford was on bullshit yesterday.
You know,
I
he was
don't
on
know where
bullshit,
he
but
was
he's
at.
wide open. Get the guaranteed
Al
two.
Horford lost his mind
Get the
yesterday.
guaranteed two. That's guaranteed.
Stupid
problem
shit
with this
trickle
NBA
down.
Yeah, it's like they forgot how to.
That ain't Steph Curry.
Stupid shit trickle down.
Yeah, that shot was stupid.
No, Al Horford.
No, Al
Al
was
Horford
wide
2 for
open.
11 in the game, 0
He
for
stole
5 from
the
3.
ball. Did you see him steal the ball and try to go back up and do a reverse layup or some shit and
I see.
couldn't get off the ground and just threw the ball away?
He couldn't get out the. He couldn't get off the
Nigga
ground for like
stole
the last 8 years.
He stole the inbound. Everybody wide open for three. He went up and tried to reverse and just said, fuck it, and gave the ball up.
Yeah.
Just gave it up.
Because that means he was getting ready to go for a layup. And somebody, yo!
No, dude jumped. He didn't think he was going to jump. That's
Yeah, but that play though, he should have passed out.
Yeah.
So we asked
play,
the
I'm-
chat, should Joe Mazzulla have used the timeout on that final possession? 81% of the chat
just gonna put
thinks that he should have. So let's talk about this game. New York outscored Boston 30-17 in the fourth quarter. Celtics shot 10 for 40 from 3 in this game. So that puts them at 25 for 100 from distance in this series. 75 misses are the most missed threes in a 2-game span in NBA playoff history. Knicks became the first team in recorded history to overcome consecutive 20-point deficit to win playoff games. So how much credit do the Knicks deserve for their second straight 20-point road comeback against the defending champion Boston Celtics?
You got to give a credit for being in a playoff game and being down 20 and still be mentally in the game. Like we've been on teams where you get down 20, motherfuckers like, all right, man, we're going to shut this shit down, right? But the fact that they are still fighting, still playing basketball, still going, through their sets, like, they're going to let us back in the game, and when they let us back in the game, we're going to strike. And that's, when you're down 20 in a playoff game,
I think
man,
they was like that yesterday, though.
you see them fold? They was about to fold?
And then Bridges started making some bullshit. And
No,
But question for y'all, does a 20-point deficit
just
still
started
feel the
hooping
same
that
as it
fourth
did back
quarter.
when you were playing?
No.
Because back in the
Nah,
day,
yeah.
20 points was like, all right,
Oh,
game is
yeah.
cooked. Like,
It depends on who you playing against.
Now it feels like a
Yeah, the
10
game
point
a lot fast. It's a lot faster now, so there's more possession in the game. Should be more possession in the game, but that 3-ball it's the detriment to teams.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like 20 back in the day. I mean, you didn't.
You winning.
It depends against who,
Yeah.
right? If it was a lockdown defensive team that you coming down running real offense the whole time, yeah, that game's over. Because they not gonna. You ain't gonna score 20 points in that quarter, damn near.
Yeah, I was on the bad side of one in Boston when I was with the Nets. We were up like 23 and they came back. Like that.
What team?
My Nets team were like
No, who was you playing against?
Paul and Twan, them like them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they shot a
they
bunch of
hit
shimmy threes and shit.
Yeah, no. They're a decent team, but no, they came back and
That's
won
what,
out and we
03?
closed them out. And the next two, I think it was down order 0-2, 0-3, won in playoffs.
That was down in the
No,
playoffs?
no,
They
we
were
was
up.
up
Oh, about
in Boston, 23, and they came back.
It was a playoff?
Playoff game.
I'm talking about you say I was down in the series.
No.
Oh, I was about to say, okay.
No, we was kicking their ass.
Oh, okay. So y'all really thought
They
it
didn't
was
have
over.
a chance. They thought they did. It was
Back then, it was what?
all they could do was
best out
foul.
of five? I mean, best out of
Yo,
three?
all they could do was foul me. That's all they could do. I was busting their ass.
Yo, this Knicks run, it don't remind you of like how Dallas played in the playoffs when they won. Like they have a chance right now to they have a chance to sweep the champs
The Dallas
What
team.
they did to the Lakers.
with Dirk.
Yeah, that was a good ass team.
This is a good ass team.
No, I mean that they was no underdog. They was a good ass team. That Dallas.
That
Dirk
Dallas team was an underdog.
No, they wasn't.
They wasn't. They didn't. Nobody had them beating the
nobody.
Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Nobody even had them going all the way.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did not.
No, not that Dallas.
That Dallas team was an underrated team.
Well, in the West,
What are you talking about?
they was
Nobody.
good.
Wait,
but I didn't think-
wait. They
young
were
kid-
I didn't
favored
think
in that series.
They wasn't favored against Miami.
They wasn't favored against the Lakers.
I think they was number one in the West, was they?
Dallas wasn't number
Mavericks?
one. Yeah, Dallas
Did the
Mavericks
Lakers- I
with
think the
Jay
Lakers
Kidd in
were-
them.
Wait, wasn't they favored against Miami in that series?
No, hell no.
No, they was not.
Not against Miami. Nobody was
They
favored.
finished third in the West that
Third
year.
in the West. Okay.
Beat the Blazers first round, swept the Lakers second round.
The Knicks finished third.
Gentlemen swept the
East.
Thunder.
Gentlemen swept the Thunder. Who was favored in that championship? Was that?
And took on the Miami Heat.
I'm just saying they have
I know they had
the
the
ability to be able to do that.
Then
The Lakers
Lakers
won
won
back
the year
to back.
before, yeah.
And they got swept. Then
I'm just saying
nobody
they're in a position right now where they could sweep.
But I think Dirk and them would have probably been underdogs. But that team itself was a good team.
but
This is a good team too. The way the team is,
This team is.
man, this team- they play
You
hard.
do
See
draw
the similarities?
some solid
You
comparisons
don't
though
see
between.
They,
Brunson
man,
can
they
beat
play
Dirk
hard.
right now.
Man.
Brunson can beat Dirk.
Yeah, that's all they.
He
They can beat Dirk.
clutch. I mean, he's the most clutch player. I mean, they got solid guys. They all play hard. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a little comparison right
So
there.
they get out the second round, make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Then when we start, they on the doorstep. You know what I'm saying of
Shit, you
on the doorstep.
beat Boston.
If
So
they
he were
sweep- if
favored in
they
that
sweep
2011
Boston,
finals.
It wasn't favored in OKC, which was
they getting Indiana out of here.
Nah, everybody keeps saying again. Everybody,
That's what I said. OKC was
everybody
favored,
keeps
right?
saying Indiana got some luck going with them, boy.
I know he got,
They
that chip on the
some
shoulder.
luck going. God is on their side, boy. But also, I am seeing shit I never seen before in these playoffs, though. Like Indiana Cavs shit, I changed it.
Well, I
You
mean,
know,
that
driving.
series is the only one that kind of makes sense because
Driving home and shit. Hell yeah, Indiana lost. Talking shit in the chat.
no, I'm just saying
You
that
weren't-
would
you
make
weren't talking
sense
shit.
because they're not they don't have all their players. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But they was up 5 though.
Up 7 with I think 48
Yeah,
seconds remaining in the
no,
game.
that's why I'm talking shit.
Turnover
It
skate.
ain't over
Teams
soon.
just falling the fuck apart. The
Yeah,
game on the
bro.
line is crazy.
A lot of teams are folding right now. Road teams won all game ones, first time in NBA history. They were.
What's so funny is I can see why Boston lost. I can see why they're losing. If you look at how they got up,
Yeah.
they're going to the basket. Because
Aggressive, yeah.
you, Jalen,
Brown, yeah.
Brown, and Tatum, you guys are the most athletic motherfuckers on the court.
Yeah.
The only person who can challenge a shot is Robinson. Other than that, who actually is trying to stop you from... Every time y'all went to the basket, there was really nobody there. Right? That was probably Jason Tatum, that was it 15, 16 seconds left when he drove and then went and dunked it. That was probably the easiest shot you done probably had all fucking season while the defense is back there.
Right.
There's nobody equipped.
Because they're not
on
leaving
that
the
team.
shooters. And they're not leaving the shooters, so you're going to get that all day.
Just pick it, just go. Like, who's stopping? Like, you want to live and die by something that, for the most part, hasn't gotten you the 20-point lead. Like, you guys have been shooting really bad. So that means that you wasn't using it to get the lead. You're shooting it is what is helping the other team. Taking these quick sidestep threes, these contested threes, these wide open layup, you're right 5 feet from under the basket, right? Throwing it out, shooting a three that's contested. Those is why other teams is catching up.
Certain guys
Coming back
shooting
from
threes
20.
that shouldn't be shooting threes. either.
And people,
Like-
everybody get to shoot. And when they coming back, I believe this. They got to take over. The stars got to get the ball at that time.
But
The teams that's winning, that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's why. And I feel like with Boston, I don't see that. I see Horford shooting back-to-back 3 times in a row.
Derek White.
When they down, when they making a comeback on a 9-0 run, I feel like you got to give the ball to Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. You got
to call a play.
You got to.
You got to call a play specifically for one of them. Shoot the motherfucking ball with 7 seconds on the shot clock, 6 seconds on the shot clock, man.
Take some.
Every time down, right? You getting a good shot, you ain't rushing, you running a set, you getting to it, the ball ending in their hands, in a spot where you know what they gonna do with it. Either get to the line, give me a good shot. That's what you got to do, man, in these late games, man. Like, y'all up a certain amount of time, y'all playing the same way you did in the first quarter, man. Like, regular season game number 54, like, no, bruh. Like, you up 20, treat it like you got this thing delicate.
Yeah.
It's still old school basketball at a certain time.
It has to be.
Right.
Do they coach even run plays though? Have you
I haven't
seen
seen-
them
I haven't
run
seen
a
them.
play?
I don't
Bro,
see
have
them run
you
no
seen
play.
Boston run a play?
They call sets,
They
but
call
it ain't.
sets,
but
but
it's the same shit. The toss back, the double screen. You come set this screen to get this mismatch.
in
Who
the
go?
finals last
We
year.
want to
I
run
did
this
see it
play
in
to
the
get this mismatch and do this pick and roll to do this mismatch. Like, it's all to search out the mismatch so they can get the least defender on the whoever. But
But that's the problem.
Yeah,
the
you gotta
the
be a scorer.
mismatch
Yeah.
ain't you guys,
Yeah.
right? Like, there was this thing called the triangle with Michael Jordan, right?
Yep.
And Kobe Bryant. I don't know what triangle they was using in the last 5 minutes for Kobe and Jordan to get the ball every time, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't the same triangle in the first 43 fucking minutes. The triangle was for everybody else but the star. The star is the last 5 minutes. Boston Celtics offense in the fourth quarter is everybody share the ball still.
Yeah,
Al
I
Horford
don't
took
like
5
that.
shots.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Tatum took 5 shots.
like that.
Jalen took 4 shots. Pritchard took 4 shots. White took 4. Like, what the fuck are y'all
Every
doing?
time you get the ball, if the star pass it to you in that corner.
Like, what?
Yes.
Like, New York Knicks? New York Knicks, 2 motherfuckers shot that ball.
go look at when the game on the line for them over. It's basically one person
Brunson.
shooting the ball in the game on the
How many
line.
points? They had 30 points total. One had 14. One had 9. That's
They gonna
23
score.
points,
They gonna score if they
right?
get the rebound.
That means there was only 7 more points dedicated. One was an offensive
That's what
rebound.
I
Get it off the
said.
glass,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Get it
all
off
I'm
the glass, right? That's you, big fella, right? That was all of big fella's points. Get it off the glass, get it back, and then the other one was Brunson passing it to
Yeah, man. That's
Brunson passing it to Josh. Josh makes a layup. Another Josh layup. So the 7 points that the rest of the team scored was 3 layups and a free throw. Other than that, only 2 people touched the ball.
And enough.
That's the difference. The last 5 minutes, that was the offense. Brunson has the ball. He's going to dictate everything.
Well, let's talk about Jalen Brunson a little bit.
Yeah, why do they have to do like ISOs and shit? Sometimes can't you just throw the ball in the post to Jason Tatum and let him?
That's what you should do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that one
Jalen Brown, him,
you have to have him out there doing this shit.
You do that with
Set
You
up
don't
boys.
have
play.
to be at
They
the top
turn
of the
each
key
other.
doing
Take
this.
turns.
Give it to me right here.
You have one of them
Come down,
making
set
the
a down
pass.
screen.
You have Jason or Jalen making the pass, either one of them, or Derek White, because you can't sag off.
Man,
If you drop off of me, gonna kick it
what
right back
happened
out.
to
Then you shoot. So that's the
Then
three.
you shoot.
What
That's
happened
the
to
3
that?
you shoot,
What
right?
What happened to that?
I'm going to work. You motherfucking sag off him. I fire that motherfucker over there.
Yep.
Now you go.
I remember that.
Now 5-4 shoot.
Shoot it. Damn it. They did.
Ball in the
Now,
post.
motherfucker, I throw it in, I run through,
Yep.
you shot the ball. Bitch,
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all see this?
Or
They
I
threw
throw
him
it
up
out and
with
I
the
get ready to repost, motherfucker. and
Right?
You give it back. Don't shoot.
No,
that.
I throw it out and I'm getting ready to turn. And the fuck is that? Somebody threw one from the stands? Like
Like Denver. Are y'all watching Denver's offense in the fourth quarter? No, in the fourth quarter. I don't give a fuck what's going on, who's on the court. I know Jokic, if he don't get the rebound, somebody's giving it to him. He's bringing the ball up. He the point guard. He the shooting guard. He's the passer to you. We're going to set the screen. Everything is going through the same one man. Mm-hmm. Right?
They put him on the ball last game out of bounds. He the motherfucking decoy. He come to double the team. Like, listen,
your best player is supposed to dictate the game. And most of these teams that's had team success all year are losing to teams that the star player. You go to Indiana. Hallie is in that motherfucker doing everything. Give it back.
Yep.
He's doing everything.
Taking the big shots, everything.
Like it's just not this random sense of basketball is free for all because everybody don't know the same time in possession.
But that's how they've been playing all year.
That's the thing. Okay, that's cool when ain't nobody playing defense, right? Listen, when ain't nobody playing defense, that shit cool. You wide open shoot it. Now, when each possession means something to the other team, when they taking your shit away, and they like, no, this not the time for you, man. To be taking fucking contested threes. Like, no.
I've never seen
It's like they
so
forgot how to shoot twos.
I've never seen so many because they're not those guys. Those are not the big when there's a run going on, when you look at certain teams, the same one or two players is ending them runs. Now you got people who they done missed three, you done missed three, and then this guy just got in the game and he want to shoot the first wide open shot. And like, you can't. What is wrong with y'all? That be the problem.
They got three guys, dog, that they can put in the post. Drew Holiday. You know I was going with it.
Drew Holiday.
You know I was going with it. Drew, Jalen, and fucking Jason, dog. Y'all need to get your ass on that block, man. If you push you off a little bit, get to the line, put the team in the penalty area, man. There's a lot that y'all can do. Y'all athleticism, size, strength, all that shit still plays a part, man.
Make them
and
double.
Your skill set, man. Above it all, you guys are very skilled.
Dribble too. Like get easy.
They tell them you shoot the ball so well, dog. You fake a turnaround jump shot up and under, dog. They going every time.
You know what I don't post up. What? Just mellow it. Watch a little bit mellow. Post up, mid post, turn and face, jab. He do this, shot.
Shoot it.
Pump fake, he hedge up, dribble.
You handle the ball.
Like it's so simple at certain points of like your game's supposed to be simple in the last 5 minutes.
If he ain't doing that,
thinking
he's doing himself a disservice.
Yeah, thinking too much.
No, they think they're not. They're still playing
the same
43 minutes.
And therefore so
too analytic.
But then it goes back to coaching, man.
Yeah.
Like it goes back to coaching, watching film. Listen, man, this is what we need in the last 5 minutes. This is what we're going with the ball. These are the plays we're gonna run. This is what we need to start implementing. But they don't know how because this new age of fucking coaching and playing.
All right, be stubbornness too.
Yeah.
Coach don't want to adjust because he don't want to be wrong too.
But it's wrong.
It's wrong. Coach don't want to be wrong.
Like you lost twice.
Like you're down two.
But it's hard to tell a
down
guy
two,
who's been successful to win a championship. Like, this ain't the same year.
Right. Every year's
right?
different.
It's a different year playing against a different monster.
And you're down two.
So let's talk about that monster a little bit. Jalen Brunson, 7.
You want to get that bad? Get the Jalen Brunson.
I mean, we had enough loser talk.
I done cut you off a couple times.
I know you have. To do more loser talk. We'll talk losers in a moment.
The King of New York.
Let's talk about the King of New York. We always believed in you. We always believed in Jalen Brunson. Some out there said underside guard can't lead team to chips. We don't want to hear that.
I don't remember none of that shit.
Nobody on this couch said it, but Jalen Brunson.
I know it. First of all, people acting like we can't change our mind. Bitch, I can change my mind. Right?
If I can change and you can change, then we can all change.
Like if I thought something last year, I can have a new thought this year.
You
can change my mind.
Yes, you can.
We winning now.
Right? I once said Houston would make a trade. This year, goddamn it, don't even look this way. Brunson's in town.
Jalen Brunson.
Doing?
I'm saying
I don't want those colors.
So Jalen Brunson, 17 for the game.
Give me the orange.
But 9 in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
Mr. B.
Like that shit.
Where does Jalen Brunson rank among the top closers in the league right now? It's been flip-flopping from game to game.
Oh, closer? Oh, yeah, no, he's number one. And he's the best guard. He's back number one.
Back number one. Mr. B, you have changed. Because Tyrese Halliburton jumped to that top spot after hitting the game winner.
Yeah, they both been going crazy, but what Jalen Brunson did, you know, putting his team on the back and coming back down 20 and hitting big shots in the clutch. I mean, yeah, had the chance to go back home. I like where he's at right now. I mean, I like where they both at, but, you know.
Both performing very well for their team, both.
Yeah, one is playing like a old school traditional point guard. The other one is playing like a new age guard, you know, how they score. So I love the way they playing.
Both leading their underdog whoop squads.
Brunson got some moves,
2-0 lead.
old school moves too, though.
Yeah.
He got some old school moves.
But Holly's like, the way he just hits pace is like Steve Nash, like, you know, 18 and 10. It's like a real point guard.
Control the whole game.
Yeah.
Swaggy, where do you rank Jalen Brunson among the top closers in the league?
Oh, man, since I'm like the jinx right now, I think Jalen Brunson is the best ever. Like, New York, period, is like,
Whoa.
no, I'm saying New York. Think about it. I've been the biggest New York fan.
No.
They're going to win it all.
No. You were being
New
the
York,
jinx.
bro, I am the jinx.
Yeah, so you go for the Boston.
No, I don't want Boston to win.
Swaggy, you don't mean that.
You believe in
I don't
Boston,
believe it.
and then they gonna lose, and then us New Yorkers is gonna win.
No, I believe in New York and Brunson.
No, because you want Boston to win, and then that puts 1 up on us, 2 up on us for the Lakers.
But damn, man, look, man.
I knew. See, this is why the Lakers lost. We had this fakers.
Man, listen, Tatum sent them a package. It was a wrap.
Tatum, my dog.
He sent them a
Swaggy,
package.
we haven't got to the bottom of something. Why do you want the Celtics to win? You've been wearing Tatum's,
Jason Tatum is my best friend. That's why.
Okay,
You know,
that's fair.
My best
That's
friend.
fair.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah.
St. Louis, stand up.
You know, man, I just want nothing but good for him.
Yeah,
But right
for
now,
him, not the team.
but Jalen Brunson is the
Individual
best
success.
ever.
He sent this
New
nigga
York,
some shoes, man.
He sent you some shoes.
New York. This is sweet.
Your booty open for some shoes. That's crazy. That is
Damn,
crazy.
I'm easy.
Wide open.
You can't put shoes on your booty.
Bro,
I'm
that's
easy.
crazy. Straight fat material right here, boy. Not even a Birkin, not even Louis Vuitton.
You know that. You got me some shoes.
not
I been
even
your
a
best
Louis
friend and
Vuitton.
shit.
No, none of those.
You got me
Not
some
some exclusives.
You got me
Just
the
some,
Yeezys,
just some
the Kanye.
off-brand Jordans. That's
Don't
crazy.
call them off-brand. Don't call them off-brand.
Nah.
Don't talk about my friend.
No, not
Don't talk about my friend.
Michael Jordans, the imitation ones that they give to the Jordan brand players, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. You got a little jealous.
No, I'm just talking about that.
I said best friend. You still my
No,
friend.
I'm just being real.
I'm
I'm just being real.
real.
I'm just keeping it real. They made the real Jordans. nobody recognized those as Jordans. Those is team shoes.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
the team shits.
So we asked the chat, is Jalen Brunson the best closer in the NBA? 79% of the chat says yes. We have a lot of New York fans in the chat, though. Shout out to you guys. Hope you guys are living it up.
You know what I like about the New York fan base?
What do you like about it?
They wagging real big, bigger than the streets. It's real big where they just allow anybody to jump on it. I like it.
And
you
you
know?
can cuss, do whatever you want.
New York
Hey, you can do whatever you
New
want
York
to
fans
do.
is lit.
Whatever you want if you're a New York
coming
fan.
in and they treat you like you've been there forever.
So let's talk about the Iron Man, Mikal Bridges. Huge at the end of the game, scoring all 14 of his points in the fourth quarter, coming up with a critical steal to seal the game for the second time in a row. What does Bridges bring to this Knicks squad, Swaggy?
Fuck
The
Bridges.
Knicks squad that's currently up 2-0 over the Celtics.
I said it. Fuck Bridges.
Damn.
And I keep saying it. That's how I'm feeling.
You mad at him that he
2 times? First he punked the nigga Brown out. Then he gonna try to punk my homie and shit. The second game.
1 and 2. You and your mans.
Ken, you're a person who appreciates high-level defense. What does Bridges bring to this Knicks squad?
Availability.
The best ability.
Shit.
Yeah, that is the best. They missed 1 game.
No, he's just consistent, man. You know, he doesn't get, like I said, he hadn't scored up to that point. Up to the fourth quarter, scored 14 in the fourth. Says a lot about his mind state, that he's in tune to the game. It's not just about scoring for him. He's making a lot of plays throughout the game, game-winning plays, as you stated. So yeah, now you need him. You need his energy. You need his the way he thinks the game and sees the game. So, yeah, now having him out there, man, is, I'm pretty sure for Tibbs is a breath of fresh air, knowing that he's been available and going to be available for any game plan that you can come up with, right? So for him to just continue to make plays, man, that's what it's about.
So,
Making game-winning plays when the game is on the line. You're putting your team in position to have a chance, and he's playing a major part of that in the fourth quarter. So it's dope.
51 minutes, game 1, 43 minutes, game 2 for Bridges.
How is that? That's a great.
But you know, and this is what a lot of coaches miss when they're overcoaching, and 98% of coaches, McHale would have been benched.
Yeah.
But he doing so just like in the Houston series, when Jalen Green wasn't making shots and stuff, they benched him, right?
Yeah.
But he's not doing anything else to affect the outcome of this game.
Yeah,
So,
but even there, a player has moments.
Yeah.
Right? There might be, he had 20 in the first,
Yeah.
stink it up in the second. Here is you're letting your players figure it out. You're watching the body language. Are the shots good? Is he taking a good shot? What does his body language look like? Right? So if I know he's sitting there doing one of these, all right, he's done. But if he's sitting there still getting back on defense, still taking them shots, and he ain't hesitant, then I'm not quick to look at what he's doing. Because if he's on the bench, you miss those
Game winning
14 points and all. You miss that part of the game. That's why I said with Houston, you didn't even give Jalen Green a chance to show if he's in this game. You know, he missed 2 shots. He sit on the bench for 6-7 minutes.
Yeah.
Then he come back in. Then he missed a shot back on the. That's a non-rhythm type of game. You don't know what he's gonna do. You got to give a little bit more rope to, especially your starting 5 or the people that can score, because at any moment, there's one moment that he's on a heater. And you got to recognize it. And Tibbs does it because everybody going to play. You 5, get out there.
For sure. Over 40.
I'm going to work you.
Seemed like that trade was worth it.
Right, but ain't that like a good feeling? Like when, like the best teams right now to me is like teams that like get along, friends. You can see they really like get along and like each other out there. Like, can you imagine having like one of your good friends? I don't know how are they best friends or not, but them 3 being together for so long, you got no worries on that team. Like you going out there playing, they know each other. It's like us playing at 24 right now. I know everything you're gonna do, what you can do. All the thing you can do is shoot in the corner and shit. And I gotta do everything else. You can't run and get back. So we gotta do a lot. So you know everything about your friend.
So Gil is your
What teams you
corner
see?
boy at 24.
What teams you think don't get along well?
Well, I'm just saying, like, teams, like, every team that, like, the Lakers, they don't really know each other. But you got the OKCs, you see they get along, and they always doing team stuff. I know that's how the Warriors was.
Yeah, the pecking order can't be compromised.
Yeah.
Right? And, you know, it's when you have a friendship, when you have, like, teammates that have been there for a long time, everybody knows their roles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? And when your roles is sealed, there's no insecurity of anything that's happening. I don't give a fuck who comes on the
Right.
team. Whatever shooting guard you get, if let's say Donovan Mitchell comes to New York, Brunson and Hart know they playing.
Yo.
They know they gonna get their 38 to 40 something minutes, no matter who's on. That right there alone helps teams win.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all about, you know, like making sure everyone knows their role, because if somebody believes that they should be getting more shots or they should be playing more time,
Right.
that starts creeping in, that becomes a problem.
So that's the
Man,
problem with
I'm
Boston.
better than this nigga, man. I should,
No.
No. The Boston is they just
Who
no,
knows?
they know their roles.
say no.
They know their roles.
Not,
They just
not under 5 minutes.
they just do dumb shit sometimes. You know, they played against a team last year where they were just way better than, right? And, you know, when I called it out, I was like, no matter what the game plan is, I thought Gafford was the player who compromised that series, because his natural instinct is to protect that goddamn rim, right? And if his natural instinct is to run full speed down court to stop that goddamn ball from getting to this basket,
yeah.
and they got a floating 5, that That is the problem, right? Like, if he's playing against, goddamn it, Shea or any of these high jumpers, old LeBron team where they come in there, he was the perfect guy to stop fast breaks. Well, when you got a floating 5, that kind of hurt them in that series. So they were just better than them, overall. Now you're playing against a team that don't play wild basketball, they play controlled basketball. You got to be more disciplined. And they're not disciplined with their shots. Like, you're taking 200 points worth of shots coming with fucking 95, 98, 105. Motherfucker, don't shoot no threes. You're going to at least score 140, shooting 45%. I don't know what your numbers and your algorithm is telling you and your analytics is telling you. I'm telling you, if you shoot no threes and you shoot 45%, shoot 90-something shots, do the fucking math. No threes, we just gonna just put your fucking head down. Put your fucking head down. Shit. That's what the 60s did.
I'm gonna foul you out.
That's what the 60s did.
You gonna foul out.
So let's talk.
You 5 charges, or you gonna get 5
How the
fouls?
fuck you scored that many points with no 3-point?
Yeah, they shot 100 threes, dog, in 2 games.
300 points worth of threes.
300 points worth of threes.
In 2 games, dog. That's a series, bro. That's 7 games worth of fucking threes. That's 2 games. No wonder you down 2.
So speaking of that, Big Bodega Karl Anthony Towns was asked what it means that the Knicks are up 2-0 heading home.
It mean going back to the Garden up 2-zip?
It means we up 2-zip. I mean, but it doesn't really mean anything. If anything has taught me experience from last year, we were up 2-0 the same way in both away games in Denver, and we came home and we left our home 2 games 2-2. So we can't take anything for granted. We got to find ourselves executing at a higher level. We can't keep doing these 20-point leads for Boston and then hope to come back and win the game. We gotta play better. We gotta shoot better. We gotta execute better. We can't start having that kind of Knicks basketball being played down 20. We gotta start the game that way and finish the game that way. 48 minutes.
So in NBA playoff history, teams that win the first 2 games on the road have gone on to win the best of 7 series 86% of the time. How should the Knicks approach Game 3 back in the Garden?
It's pressure on them because Boston's still the champions. So if you want to send a message for real, you're going to have to do it Game 3. So I think it's pressure on the Knicks right now. I mean, they still the champions. They still, I still feel like Boston is the better team, but they just been collapsing. So.
Man. And they've been down 3-0 before too.
They have?
To Miami before and came back, but they lost in the Game 7. But they've been in similar situations. So
Who?
Boston.
Well,
They was down 0-3 to Miami. The year that Miami went to the finals.
Ain't gonna happen.
You said ain't gonna happen.
I'm looking too deep in this, but Tibbs, you watch that motherfucker in the 4th quarter.
Ooh.
Carl.
Why?
He said some shit that he shouldn't have said.
You look a little nervous.
He said some
That's
shit
what I felt
that
like.
don't
That's
have,
what I felt like.
it don't have nothing to do with this motherfucker till you brung in
He looked
a
a little nervous.
scenario that happened to you last year. Went to Denver, won 2, and then came back and lost. That was your motherfucking team last year, and you bringing that kind of thought process here. So shit started getting shaky in the 3rd.
I'm telling you.
He done.
Hey,
He thinking about what happened last year.
I'm telling you, it's
soon as you see that motherfucker miss 1, 3, and 4, sub his ass.
It's pressure on the Knicks, dog.
No, it's pressure on him.
The Knicks,
But they beat
because he's part of
The Knicks went up 2-0 on the Pacers last year.
Yeah, I'm about to say the Pacers.
I'm not talking about
I'm saying.
him. I'm
It's-
talking about
look,
him.
But it's a convergence.
What he
wait, the
said.
Pacers went up 0-2?
The Knicks were up 2-0 on the Pacers last year.
Yeah, I'm talking about what he said. Him coming out of his mouth like he thinking about some shit that's
Lost?
last year. Like
And lost?
you gotta come.
Ooh, I loved it. And it was the second round, too.
Let's-
Oh, I loved it.
let's talk about some
It
positive.
repeats itself.
I don't want to see Swaggy too happy, so let's talk about some more positive on the Knicks side. So before we move on to break down the Celtics side of things, we got to show some love to Knicks fans who have been absolutely wilding out after going up 2-0. First, here's how Knicks fans who were at the game in Boston last night were turning up in the arena after the game.
Okay, little Steve. Look at little Steve right there.
Little Steve.
Little Steve.
You must want a little stick.
And his work. Little Josiah.
With a full Jerry curl.
Who is that?
That's JC.
Look at Josiah. Little Joe.
So if that wasn't turned up enough, here's what Knicks fans were like outside MSG
Oh, my God.
after the game last night. Swaggy, you're going to enjoy this.
Oh, man. Somebody got him on his shoulder?
Fuck just happened. How the fuck did we win that game? We're fucking here. Let's go. I'm here. Come on. Niggas asked me why I wore the slime green today. We wiping noses, nigga. Fuck Kevin Garnett. Knicks in fucking 4, baby. Come on. Fuck Mark Wahlberg. Fuck the Boston Tea Party. Knicks on fucking day. New York on top.
Fuck Mark.
Fuck that nigga white. My Lord and Savior, JB, thank you so much. Jalen Brunson, this shot of you, of honey for you.
Shot of honey
Fuck
for
Boston.
you. Wow.
If a nigga come here from Boston on Saturday, I'm doing a lot. Oh, shit sweet over here, man. I don't give a fuck about Boston, man. We here for.
Fuck Boston! I love the Knicks!
Hey, yo, Jason Tatum, you still sleep with your mother, you bitch ass nigga.
Damn.
It's not Boston pack right now. Knicks in 4. We a Bodega. Fuck out Orford.
Knicks in 4, let's go!
Knicks in 4. Knicks in 4.
Go shot.
Brunson time, that's my captain. Go New York, go
Little
New York.
Shad.
I ain't never
Little
watched
Cam.
basketball before. But Knicks in 4, baby. Luke Cornett, who the fuck are these scrubs? Get out of my court.
Fuck that little leprechaun, we coming for him, baby!
Boston, you suck to lose 2 games, down 20 in the 4th quarter.
That's what we're talking about. We're coming back for fucking New York for the sweep.
New York City, Boston, we coming for you.
Little Brunson.
Man, somebody better
Little Brunson.
Man, that's, ain't no curfew for little man.
Man,
You get your
On
ass.
somebody's shoulder.
We got school in the morning. It's a weekday.
How insufferable will Knicks fans be if they pull out the upset and win this series? We've seen.
They might burn down New York.
Gil, how insufferable are you guys going to be as Knicks fans? Longtime Knicks fans. See your
They
team.
might really.
Boy, Cat better leave. You see what happened to last motherfucker? You see what happened to Randall? Somebody gonna take this heat. Hey man.
History repeats itself.
Nah, man. Listen, I think New York got it's aligning right now.
It is.
It's aligning right now. The new Pope went to Nova. Liberty won last year. I think Knicks is doing something special.
Okay.
I'm just
Our East Coast team.
saying.
They got some of the best fans, though.
Somebody in jail. King of New York. Jail, new King of New York. All I'm saying is Cam and Mace, New York, they bopping.
50 Cent.
Joe Budden popping.
Fuck that.
50 Cent popping.
Fuck that.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Gil's Arena presented by Underdog.
Oh,
Woo woo.
I'm
Pop.
saying, man.
Also popping.
Look.
Uh-oh, double up. That's coordination, Gil.
Brooklyn, New York, got the McDonald's All-American. My son made it. You feel me? Huh?
No.
Kai and Anthony right there getting MVPs at games. I'm just saying right now.
Oh, yeah.
They're
And he's a Hall of
greening
Famer.
over there.
Carmelo's a Hall of
Carmelo
Famer.
got a podcast. He doing his thing.
And he's a Hall of
7 p.m.
Famer.
And he a Hall of Famer this year.
Yeah, it's lit.
They gonna get their ass whooped in. That's cool. No, it might. I just hope the Knicks win, man.
It's good for the NBA.
I just pretty hope they win.
So, Swaggy, let's talk about your team, the Boston Celtics, the team currently down
Oh, don't trip, man. I just
0-2
heard
to the
some
New
good
York
news.
Knicks.
I heard good news.
75 out of 100 three-point attempts that they've missed in this series. As a reminder, the most in a 2-game span in playoff history. Time for the Celtics to reconsider their high-volume 3-point strategy?
Nah, like the news that y'all
Keep shooting.
told
Shoot
me.
more.
You shoot more.
100 more.
Keep shooting.
Nah, because they was down last year. I mean, they was up last year 2-0 to a light skin. And now they up this year 2-0 to a light skin. You know, and the other light skins always prevail. So they got the same cut, him and Hollenberg. Tatum and Hollenberg got the same cut. Boston in 7. Saying it now. So
Boston
much
in
pressure
7?
on New York to not repeat last year. So if they lose this game, it's over. It's over.
So you don't think they should get some easy buckets, like some little ISOs on that?
You know, but I don't want my
like you
players
said that.
thinking. I don't want my players thinking too much.
That's not thinking too much. Just
They ain't thinking.
that ain't thinking too much. That's just making sure Jason Tatum get the ball at the.
Yeah, you know.
It's one little simple screen.
Just focus on the stars more. Get some easy buckets. But us saying they should do things at him do that fucking game-winning shot. I guess he watching too many fucking podcasts and shows and all that and telling him why he shot that 3.
Can I get a napkin?
You gotta
So let's
remind me of you and
Sound like you about to cry.
Swaggy, let's take a look at the Celtics in game 2, specifically from the 8:40 mark in the fourth quarter to 18 seconds
I don't know.
remaining. We just want to, just for our own recollection sake. Not Tatum. If you got the
Jason Tatum in
the cold streak video, if you don't mind.
y'all doing this shit on purpose. Y'all trying to
Just-
fuck the Boston Celtics up. Brandon's trying to break them up.
The cold
What do you
streak.
mean somebody leaving next year?
And what? Why Porzingis don't play?
Nice.
Why Porzingis wasn't in the fourth quarter?
He was sick, right, Elders?
Look at that.
Where was
Look
he
good,
at?
good form. Ooh,
Where was Pritchard at?
Yeah, he was shooting.
Doing good.
Look at that. There you go.
ooh.
That was
No, just follow through it. Ooh, just
Fourth quarter.
Yeah, just
close the window.
Go in some more.
Look who's shooting.
Oh, look at this one. Oh, that might go in. Oh, did not.
I mean, just look at who's shooting shots in the fourth.
Look at that. This was
I mean, that was fine. I like that. Okay,
man.
cool. Oh, shit.
That was
what
close.
the fuck is
It's close.
50-year-old doing, man? Watch, he gonna get
Derek White. Oh,
That's what I said. Look at everybody.
great
who's shooting.
rotation. Oh, damn. Just
Look at the score. Look at everybody. Here we go.
that's Tatum. Oh,
Look at this shit.
Derek White again. He's Olympian.
Draw the ball, man.
Front of the rim. It got clutch a little bit more on it.
Right there.
But it's
pass
gotta
it to
go.
him.
Look how wide open he is.
Yeah.
No, you're not passing that, Nick?
Yeah, you got to pass.
Nah, I need a shot.
See, that's what it seems like. Everybody need a shot.
Okay, Jalen Brown. No, he gonna do it. Oh,
Oh my God.
Finals MVP last year. No. Tatum got this one. Ooh, almost.
Foul. Come on, bro.
I like that.
Foul.
Playoff basketball.
Call a foul. They called a foul for them. Call a fucking foul.
I don't like that shot.
Oh, he almost
Come on,
got it.
man.
I mean, I see what he was trying.
Another foul. 3 fouls in one play.
All those threes, they had great
I
form.
don't like that one. I don't like that last one. I don't like a lot of those.
No, y'all didn't y'all didn't show the Horford fucking layups too. He had more than just them shots right there.
So let's talk Jason Tatum. So for the series against the Knicks, Jason Tatum's averaging 18 points per game, shooting 29% from the field, 25% from 3. Here are his fourth quarter stats for the series so far.
Fourth quarter. So he's only.
Scored 6 points.
In this series.
Fourth quarter.
Wait,
Is that just last night or that's both games?
1 for 20
In
or
the
is that
series.
1 for 11? Because I know y'all don't.
1 for 11.
So 1 for 11 and 9 of them is.
Threes.
1 for 9 from 3-point. So 11 field goals, because 3-pointers are field goals.
So that's what I was trying to
11
say.
total. 11
So
total
he's
field
taking
goals.
11 total shots in 2 fourth quarters?
The 2 fourth quarters combined in this series. 6 total points.
Oh, he got
1 for
free
11
throws
from the
now?
field.
No, he got that. That dunk was his only basket
Yeah.
in 2 games?
He got 2. Well, how you get 6 points? He got free throws?
Yeah, probably free throws.
There are other ways to score besides.
Right. I mean, so
No, Nick.
hey, Nick. So I feel like them losses is on him.
Fuck, how your house would he get?
No.
Nick?
You gotta stop getting haircuts.
No.
before the game.
You gotta stop getting
He ain't
haircuts.
did
No
nothing
more
in the fourth.
haircuts.
No, you're
No more haircuts for Jason Tatum.
you're talking about how many shots is taken in both fourth quarters?
5 and 6 probably.
Right.
4. him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
For the team. Think about, he's only taking 11.
Your number one option.
Your number one option is taking 11. What the fuck? Where's all the other shots going?
They shoot.
Seen them.
They're
They shoot.
dispersing the rock, as we saw in that clip.
First person to open shoot.
Derek White was shooting them.
What is Brown? How many shots
be a
is Brown
team.
taking in the fourth? Y'all didn't do that one?
Well,
they
that's
just
the
targeted
reason
him.
why
They just want to pick on
He
Jason
just want
Tatum.
to target him because I want to see how many shots.
If he had 40
he's
in
the
those
star of
two
the
quarters,
team.
we
No,
would
I
have
want
gave
to
him
see how
love.
many shots each of those 5 have taken because I'm pretty sure.
It's about even.
Because if you're talking about 50 shots has been taken in
about
those
even.
fourth quarters, he has 11. That means,
Everybody's at 11.
and that's the problem. Everyone's at 11.
You're the star player. Go get the ball.
So if Jaylen Brown is taking 17 and he's 2 for 17,
Jaylen Brown has taken 7 shots in the
You're-
2 quarters.
7.
Yes, he was 0 for 4 last night, 1 for 3
That's
in game
why
1.
y'all motherfuckers down 2-0.
Give me another name.
White,
Jeff.
how many
White.
shots White shot? That's
Yeah,
the
how
thing.
many shots does White have?
White
I think
shot.
White probably shot more than them.
Hell,
That's why they down 2-0.
Derek White, 7 shots. 1 for 4 in
So
game
he shot
1,
more
0
than-
for 3 in game 2.
So he shoot more than.
Pritchard.
No Peyton Pritchard slander.
No, I'm just saying.
And then that's probably his first time in the fourth quarter.
No.
Peyton Pritchard has taken 5 shots.
Yeah.
Al Horford.
Pritchard was 2 for 4
Jesus.
last night.
Nice. So he didn't shoot in the first game?
He was 0 for 1 in that game.
Okay.
Al Horford,
Here we go. Go ahead and say it.
6 total shots. He didn't take any shots in the fourth quarter of game 1, 6 field goal attempts in game 2.
He shot 6 shots yesterday. Fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I told y'all that's
Them
why they
motherfuckers-
came back. I
Holiday.
told y'all that's why they came back.
Turnovers.
Drew Holiday,
6 times.
Took
up,
5
6
shots in
times
game
up
1,
That court.
0 shot attempts in game 2.
Think about it.
Fourth
They was
quarter.
down, what, 13? And he
Let's
shot
go. The Knicks
6
taking
times.
air out the ball like that.
If
taking-
Horford didn't shoot yesterday, we win.
So Jason Tatum's at 11.
No, if
them
Jay-
6 shots, he was
7,
0 for 6.
5.
They all was 0 for something.
7.
No.
They had a total of what? 17 points.
Them 0 for 6, and come on now. He don't supposed to shoot.
So they ain't got what? Damn, they made what?
If you don't make one, you don't shoot 6.
So you
Six,
talking about
you make
the
it.
Jason Tatum's, that layup we seen at the end with his only basket?
In the fourth quarter.
And then Browns made 1 basket also
It's hard out here.
in 2 fourth quarters?
Hard out here for a pimp, as they say.
Y'all,
Can y'all show all Horford shots in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, hold on. Just
Yeah, please.
What Al Horford do to you? Because you just keep bringing him up in this
It made
conversation.
me fucking mad.
Like, you just keep
At
bringing
his
him up.
age,
What he do to
don't
you?
fucking
run that
shoot.
commercial, Paolo.
He don't fucking
your
shoot.
2 best players got 2 buckets in the fourth quarter
You don't shoot 6
in
times.
2
I
games.
don't think, but hey, I don't think it's on Horford. It's on,
Shit,
it's,
0 for
it's on,
6.
man, it's on Tatum and Brown.
0 for 6
Y'all the best players.
0 for
Go
6.
get the ball.
in the fourth quarter, though. That's one game.
Nah,
He
it
didn't
ain't on
shoot the
Horford.
first quarter. He didn't shoot the first game.
It ain't
But
on
0 for
Horford.
6 in 1 quarter, you don't shoot after 2 shots. If you don't make it.
Cool. But the fact that
ain't
the
on.
other 2 is not shooting.
That's what I'm
What is Brunson in the fourth
You
quarter?
pass it to him.
Combined in these 2 games, let me see.
How many shots does he have in game 1 and game 2?
I'm
How
pulling it
many
up for you.
buckets?
So Jalen Brunson,
Bronson.
game 1, 3 for 5 from the field.
In the fourth.
He was 3 for 3 from 3 in that game.
He misses the beginning of the fourth.
3 for 6
Yeah,
in
he
game
never
2.
can.
He was 1 for
Come
4
back.
from 3 in that
Yeah,
game.
see, he don't start the fourth. How about McHale since he starts the fourth?
Yeah, he don't ever.
Yeah, he don't start the
He don't ever leave. So Mikal Bridges, 0 for 2 game 1, 6 for 10 game 2. He had all 14 of his points.
He started the comeback.
And then Hart. Because I know Cat ain't taking shit.
Josh Hart only took 1 field goal attempt in game 1. He was 0 for 1, and then 1 for 3 in game 2.
Oh, man. Shit has changed.
It's
Y'all in trouble, Nick.
Horford. All Horford.
Y'all in trouble, dog. Your star player don't even.
Hey, man, listen,
nothing
as a Knicks fan,
So we brought up Tatum. He did take the most shots amongst that
Yeah, yeah.
Celtics crew.
But
as a
Face
Knicks
of the
fan,
franchise, future
moving
Laker.
forward, when Boston comes to town, they got to stay at a hotel. They got to stay at a hotel. I'm saying, but not saying, it shouldn't be easy at the hotel, right? It shouldn't be easy. I remember Sacramento, Kobe was getting food poisoning. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on.
Gil, we don't encourage things like that here on Gil's Arena.
They gonna put
I
something in
said
their
you should,
food.
but I'm
They gonna put
saying,
something in their food.
But you're
I mean,
presenting
like college,
ideas.
like college, fire alarm should go off every hour on an hour, every 35 minutes, right? If they do order food, don't bring the shit up there, right? If you got some Uber accounts and you see them niggas Uber's name, do not deliver this shit, right? If you see them come in, you should have a wanted, these guys. If any of them come in, and I'm pretty sure you should do the ball boys, any staff, don't deliver the food. Don't give them shit.
Do you think they have their
They should bring
Postmates
their own
and Uber
fucking
Eats under
food.
their own name? Like,
Nah,
No, hell no.
Yeah.
They
Jason
got
with
their
the
own
Y.
name on their on their room.
No, not in the room.
Kristaps-
Soon as
Kristaps
they
getting
get in
Uber.
there, everything should be delayed.
But
Everything delayed.
want-
Everything delayed.
Buses, everything.
You know, the
see,
room
hey,
service, they getting spit.
You know the difference between
Yeah.
athletes' food and regular folks' food? Motherfucker order 2 steaks and some mashed potatoes, some shit like that.
Nick ain't never had to use an alias.
Damn.
Man, where'd that come from?
Nick Young,
He
very,
was,
very
he was surprised that the dudes didn't have.
Yeah, it was Nick Young.
Yeah, roommate, Nick Young.
Y'all know I'm famous, more famous than all y'all, man.
It was Nick Young.
You know that,
Your
right?
name was Nick
You know
Young.
who I am.
When
right?
did
You ain't have an alias.
I'm a star, right? You know that, right?
Nick Young.
Nick
Your
Young.
name.
It was-
You didn't even put Swaggy
On
P
this,
yet.
you was the star.
You didn't
on
put
the-
Swaggy P yet.
I'm the star.
But you didn't put Swaggy P
Yeah.
yet. Your ladies was not Swaggy P.
It was. Oh, no. Not with you. I was a rookie then.
I know.
But when I was a Laker,
So we asked the chat, will the Celtics win this
it was
series?
over.
Only 29% of the chat believes that they will win the series.
Dang, I ain't gonna
71%
fight back.
said it's time to smoke the Celtics pack. Extra
All New York need is one.
Famous and
All you
y'all.
got to get is
Fuck y'all.
one
Fuck
game.
that.
So,
got it.
well,
One game that gives you a 96% chance of winning the series.
So let's keep it moving, though. But, speaking of the Celtics, Hall of Famer, former Celtic media personality Paul Pierce was feeling very confident in the Celtics entering Game 2. In fact, he decided to make an unsolicited declaration on Speak on Fox Sports yesterday.
How confident are you? Celtics pull out the Knicks tonight.
If the Celtics lose Game 2 at home, I promise you, I'm walking here tomorrow. I'm walking here.
Why you gotta do that?
Wait a minute.
I'm walking here 15 miles. I'm walking here
I don't know. Keith, this is your friend.
in my robe,
Get your friends.
no shoes on,
Somebody save him.
bare feet.
No.
If what?
If the Celtics lose tonight,
Oh my God. Oh, don't do it, Paul.
I'm walking.
Paul, not tonight.
I'm
man.
telling you
Take
right
this
now.
serious. Take the serious.
No, I'm taking this
not
serious.
tonight. Not tonight.
So after the game, he posted a screenshot. It's not 15 miles he had to walk, of the 20-mile walk he willingly volunteered for. As you can see, he didn't include everything, but he's right near Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Right down the street from the arena. That's a very long walk. Get to walk by the Getty, the beautiful 405 freeway. I get to see Encino,
8 hours.
Mulholland, all the way to Central City.
Longer than that.
And this morning, Pierce was a man of his word, or at least so this video claims, taking the walk to work. He chronicled his walk on his IG story.
This is crazy, dog. I can't believe this. C's got me out here like this, dog. I'm sweating. So I'm about like 4 miles in right now. So I think I got like another 16 miles. Yep. I've been going for about an hour and a half right now. So, all right, I keep on, baby. I'm a man of my word, though. All right, I'll holler at y'all, bro.
So I thought Ventura at first, but it smelled fishy. I'm just going to be honest. It smells. Because a 4 mile into Ventura, it would put him right like Encino area. Very familiar with
4 hours longer.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that area.
For sure.
That Vons. I don't know. But you respect Paul Pierce for standing on his word, walking to work after the Celtics lost Game 2. And you don't believe he did it.
I'm about to say, did they show the finish?
Just to walk down Winnetka.
I mean, the fact that he had to get up that early and even do content to say he walked.
He's still walking, man.
He's still walking.
He was still. Well, if Ginger Pace, if you come with the power walk, you can get it down to about 6 hours, 15 minutes.
I'll hop on the scooter.
That's a sick bet.
Bruh.
I don't know the scooter there. So.
I see your face.
I get it. It's good for content. Shout out to Paul Pierce for his.
Did not show his feet.
So
Of course not.
He's not walking barefoot for one.
No glass
two.
shards.
Come on, man.
For 2, he's not walking.
He ain't sweating like, for him to be as walking as long as he said he's been walking, he's barely fucking sweating.
Thank you, Kane.
So let's look at the details here, people. Let's not do that. Let's not be naive. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, Steve, was he barefoot? He had slippers on. That is not barefoot. Slippers are
No, I'm just saying. I mean, listen,
walking in slippers.
not barefoot.
but
His feet were not bare. They were covered by
I'll
slippers.
give him the credit for waking up and even like every hour posting. That means you got to get out the car. Like you literally have to actually sit around for 8 hours doing nothing. Sitting in the car, mad at the motherfucker. Just, all right, hour left. Here we go, y'all.
Man, he going to find a bar. He going to pull up at the bar, going up for an hour and a half, come out.
Because I can tell you this. Here in Ventura, where he lives, the first 4 hours would have been through Encino neighborhood. It wouldn't even been street and buildings, right? You know, you're going up. You have to go up the back way to get to Gettysburg. So you're going up the hill, so you wouldn't be on the freeway.
So according to our producers, he just posted a video of him arriving like 6 minutes ago. But it's 13 minutes long, and frankly, we just had the time to go through. Arriving to work.
Arriving where?
I believe the Fox lot to do his show.
8 hours? 8 hour walk?
But yeah, it was dark when it started.
It was
dark when it started.
It was
He
7
started, that
hours.
wasn't the first picture.
Well, if Jesus can do it, Paul Pierce can do it.
It was dark when he started.
Yep, it was like 4.
It was like 4
Like 4 or 5.
About no.
It's the same nigga that left the game in a wheelchair, y'all.
No, I mean, but that's what I said. I give him credit for because that means you gotta really be up doing the content for this long. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give him credit for that. But
Do you think he just got hotels along the way?
Walking 8 hours because we live in the valley and I know where you gotta walk.
Right.
Or everybody been just like, you know, we got some stupid motherfuckers here. We've been would have been watching. I see Paul Pierce right there. So.
He should have had the Forrest Gump walk with all the other Celtics fans following him, and they take their walk of shame to where I
had bodyguards with him. I mean, you know, you're not going to go down Ventura.
I'm tired now. I think I'm going to go home.
So most of his video would have been neighborhood.
It would have been looking like
He would have had a crowd of people. He is Paul Pierce.
Yep.
Man, everybody was running with him. Like, niggas been walking with him. But
Curl was way too intact.
at his age, he can't walk that long. It's like Kenyon walking. And y'all knees give out after what?
I got 20 minutes in you, and I'm dragging my shit. I'm
I had to
good.
throw you in it because you said some bullshit.
And for everybody saying that 8 hours is long, it's a lot of uphill. You got to traverse up to 405 and come back down.
You're not going to say like that.
Through Century City.
No, you got to remember where his
Listen, one thing, hey,
where they have him at.
one thing for
He
sure,
coulda took the
I don't
hike
have to
across.
think of anything. You're going to give me all the material I need, trust me.
He could have hiked across the hills.
But as I said, if you're going through the hills, it's all you're in the neighborhood.
But you're in nature.
Encino,
You
you're off of Havenhurst.
But you're in nature for most of that. You're in the mountains.
But so they have a route where he was supposed to take, and that route is all neighborhood.
A lot of uphill. It's very
all
uphill.
neighborhood. So you're talking about
Neighborhood?
Havenhurst is it's like the back way to Gettysburg or Gettys. So you don't have to take the freeway.
Yeah, you know the move.
Yeah, so if
you can get here without touching a freeway.
That's a fact.
So, but if you
Backed up by Mulholland and all that. It's like, that's motherfucking hills.
Yeah, that's it.
It's up to come back down and go back up to
You're not taking Ventura. That's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't take Ventura as the route. But Paul, we call cap.
No, but like you said, good content though.
That's good content. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that means he had to wake up.
He would have bet off
You had
walking
to,
down
every hour. That means you had to sit there and do.
He would have been better off fooling us and walking down Sepulveda.
I believe he did it.
They should have got him on the freeway walking up the 405 Getty Center.
Paul Pierce. I believe he did it.
Nigga, it looked
Man,
like
please.
in all
Man,
the videos,
please.
Hey, look, 7 hours of videos. It looked like the same building.
No, hell no.
It looked like the same
Don't do
building.
him like that. Don't do Paul like that.
I'm just saying, it looked like
He
the same
walked at
building.
least 4 miles at least.
Hell no.
At least 4, you think? No.
He's in shape, man. He's a good man. He's
an honest, good man.
He's an honest black man. I believe in that brother.
Okay. Well, do you believe in the Celtics, Swaggy?
Of course.
All right, we will find out.
I just like the fact they made that motherfucker wake up at 4 o'clock. That's it. 4 o'clock, goddammit, do your content now.
So let's move on to the Western Conference. So after the Nuggets stole game 1 in OKC, thanks to Aaron Gordon's second game winner this postseason, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said his team would see what they were really made of. Thunder went back to the drawing board after Nikola Jokic became the 4th player in NBA history to drop a 40-25 game, which he did in game 1 of the series. So OKC entered this game having not lost back-to-back home games since November of 2023. This game also marked the return of the extender, Scott Foster, who's been out since mid-March while dealing with a calf injury. Let's take a look at the highlights. So Jamal Murray dropped the first bucket of the game to give the Nuggets a 2-0 lead. That was the only lead that they would hold the entire game as OKC dominated this one for the entire 4 quarters. Score was 87-56 Thunder at halftime. The 87 points set a new halftime NBA playoff record. It also tied the record for most points in any half in playoff history. The 1978 Bucks scored 87 points in the second half of their Game 3 win over the Nuggets, led by Marcus Johnson's 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks. But let's get back to this game. The largest lead in the game was 49 points. SGA responded exactly how an MVP-level player does in these situations. He had 34 points on 11 for 13 shooting, 85% from the field. He made all 11 of his free throws, had 8 assists compared to 0 turnovers. He was also plus 51 in his 30 minutes of work. That's the highest plus-minus in a game since play-by-play stats were tracked in the playoffs starting in 1989. 8 Thunder's players scored in double figures. Chet Holmgren bounced back from the tough missed free throws late in Game 1 to post a double-double with 15 points and 11 rebounds. Jalen Williams added 17 points and 7 assists. And on the Denver side, the Joker had 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. However, he fouled out late in the third quarter after drawing offensive fouls on consecutive possessions. Looked like he did not want to be in the game anymore. Time to pack it up, go home, get back to Denver, play with his horses. So Russell Westbrook led the Nuggets with 19 points off the bench. Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon were the only other Nuggets in double figures. Thunder won this game 149-106. That's the most points in a playoff game in Thunder franchise history. 10th most all time. I believe 8th most for games that did not include overtime.
Look like a real.
What was most impressive about the Thunder putting belt to ass in Game 2?
That they talked about their mistakes that they made in Game 1. They let the game slip away, and then they come back and then win big. And like the coach said, Denver, they just got punked. So it's clear, it's kind of clear to me that, OKC is still the better team. So Game 3 is going to be a big game going into Denver. Just the fact that, you just blew their asses out and, you gave up Game 1. So I'm really looking forward to Game 3.
And were you not impressed by the Thunder's performance in Game 2?
No, they did what they had to do. Shit, you got to win. No matter if it's about 1 or about 40, whatever it is, they needed to win. They came out, they played it. It was an impressive win, taking nothing from it, but it was a must win. You don't want to go to Denver down 2 games. Like, that's just not to that team, and they're not playing against Nikola. You don't want to go back there down 2 games. Like,
Does it almost work against the Thunder, though, to smack the Nuggets like that? Now the Nuggets feeling some type of way coming back to Denver, want to try and send a message back?
They just need to win. They don't sending messages and all that shit. Man, listen, like I just said, about 1 or about 40, it doesn't matter at this point. As we've proven, there's been a lot of close games, man. They goes down as a W. No matter how you get it done, it goes down as a W. So OKC as a young team, we didn't expect them to do anything but what they did, to come out and play hard and compete. They're at home. They played this way. They ain't lost consecutive games since 23, like
November
you said.
2023.
So, yeah, and that's the beginning of the season, too. So that's right, November of 2020, this is the beginning of the season. So, no, this is what I expected them to come out and do, compete, play harder, correct their mistakes, like Brandon said, go watch the film. And they're young and energetic, man. They got pride. So,
yes, they do.
But Denver did what they were supposed to do. On top of that, Denver, all that I said, Denver did what they were supposed to. They went there and got a game, man. So
go ahead, Gil.
Now you're playing with house money going home. So let's see what Game 3 entails.
I know you're focused on the Knicks celebrating the big win to take a 2-0 lead, but on this Nuggets Thunder front, Thunder smacking the Nuggets.
I think Boston needs to watch them a little bit. Because both teams made the same amount of threes, about 15 to 16. The difference was OKC make layups at a very large rate, right? They attack the basket. They're diving, right? They're using their athleticism to get to the bucket, right? I think Denver had 18 twos. They had 15 threes, 18 twos. I think OKC had 34 twos. 34 twos. right? You got 50, 34-2. That's the difference of this game. Points in the paint. You're the bigger team compared to them.
I think 34-53, if I'm not mistaken. So 34, they're 53 twos.
Yep.
Yeah, just
attacking. Yeah.
They're attacking.
34 of 52, right?
34 of their 52 shots.
So come on, man.
146 points.
Let me make sure my math. I think let me double check. I'm fucking up. I think 50. Yeah, 34 53, if I'm not mistaken.
Whatever it is, it's man.
What 34? 50,
I got to check. Yeah. So 34, they're 50. 34 for 53 from 2. 16 from 36 from 3.
So that's where it should be.
Yep.
If you shooting 35 threes a night,
you can say what you want about
shoot 35 threes a night is a lot.
And Jalen Williams or Shea, period. Shea gets it done, bro.
He only took 2 threes.
I know, but he responds to all the criticism.
What? Y'all can't stop me. So I'm not going to say.
If he's hot, he shoot more, right?
Yeah, he's 50%.
I'm saying, but if he's hot, he's shooting more from 3, right? If he got it going on his jump shot, he's going to shoot more threes. But he's not going out there consecutive possessions in a row. You're not going to go out there motherfucking 4 trips in a row because he made 2. You're not going to shoot the next 2 from 3. That's just not who he is. So that's says a lot about his IQ and his game.
He has a big dude on him. That's what I said. It's like he literally, I mean, if you listen to his dad, they watched Allen Iverson growing up. That was their favorite player in Kobe. So the fact that I have a big on me, I'm taking him to the basket. Right? He's slow-footed, so I'm taking him to the basket. If I get by him, the person that's going to meet me at the basket has to be a guard because I just blew by the big. He still plays in that realm.
Yeah.
Versus I got a big on me, now I want to sit here and sidestep him in.
I'm about to say that's what we did when we first came in. Get a big on you,
that whole
flatten out.
They playing well, like they responded. To be that young and you go out there and respond like that, you got to give them credit. Then I heard everybody doubt them. People on this couch said they was too young and shit.
Serious ain't over.
Crazy, man. That's why.
So Thunder
Jalen Williams went out there, played well. Shot very well, you know.
Thunder 52 points in the paint. Nuggets only had 28 points of paint in this game. Like we said SGA.
And then
11 for 13.
I mean, they both.
Serious ain't over yet though.
No, but what I'm saying is,
it ain't over. So.
But think about it.
Still gotta go to Denver.
Add the 2-point difference and then add the free throws up.
They're gonna put Nicole ass on that block, boy. Hey.
It's gonna be hard to win in Denver.
Because the way they guard, they was crowding him, playing in a crowd. They reaching for the ball. They gonna put him on that block, motherfucking listen. Run some flares and some dives, and then Brown and Gordon gonna be Jamal Murray popping. It's gonna be.
It's over.
No, it ain't over.
They do some dumb.
Hell no.
Listen,
good series
Hell no.
coming.
Not with Jokic.
It's a good series.
I seen some threes that I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know he passed it to you, but there was one where Brown got it, pump fake.
He didn't pump fake. He
lost it.
He lost it.
Shot it.
Yeah, because the announcer said he pump fake. I said no, he lost that ball.
To then shoot it.
Yeah.
Like if you was wide open, we would still be like, just
Fumbled
try.
the ball and shot the bitch.
And then Michael Porter Jr. did the same thing. Got the ball. He's already 0 for something. Got the ball. Dude closed out. He pump fake.
Side.
And then shot.
Yes. In front of their bench.
Yeah.
Probably was the next possession. Probably was the next possession. Right?
There comes a time when a team is better than you. There comes a time when a team is just better than you.
Okay.
No, it shows that they were better. First game 1 and game 2.
No, who? OKC,
Yeah, they better. They might be better, absolutely.
All that luck.
But going back to Denver tied motherfucking 1-1.
Yep.
So, hey, all that better shit, cool.
It's 50.
Best record in the West, cool. Best record last 2, cool. You guess what? Motherfucking 1-1.
Do not have home court advantage.
And that number 15 is over there.
Hey, and I can tell you, like this man just said, that day,
50. He go in there and have 50
he competitive.
and 30.
And he can
The
go.
problem is, it's like he's going to have 50.
That's cool. He can go have one of them game 1s that he had.
Yeah,
all he got to do is do somewhat he did in game 1.
Yeah, 50.
Go have 30 and 30, something like.
We had
15.
40 and 20 in game 1.
Down 2 at the end.
They won.
But he had all that, but they were still
They
down.
won.
He had all that.
What's the series?
1-1.
What's the series?
There's currently 1-1.
Yesterday he had
What's
17.
the series?
What's the goal?
Like I'm not worried about him.
The goal
like,
is to get that first one. The goal is to get that first one.
Like I take the Stars. The Stars is they're gonna have their games. It's everybody else, and it just seems like everybody else, Denver, they settle way too much. They are not. Listen, I don't know who they think they are in shooting. I get why Boston do it, right? Y'all shouldn't be shooting freely at the three-point line like Boston does. And you can see they struggling, and they have 10 times better shooters than y'all. Like if Murray decides to start flinging it, okay.
Murray, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, like, depending on what part of the game it is, like, you should be hesitant in some of your shots selection.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you coming off flinging like you're Ray Allen, depending. Like, you haven't been playing very well the last month. Right, so you might just need to pump fake, take it in one dribble, take some good twos, dive, get a rhythm first.
Yeah.
These coming off the screens flat, jump in that. No, not right now.
Yeah.
Right, and Chris Brown, dive.
Yeah.
Do a lot of diving. You'll be wide open. Get some dunks, pull up shots, get your rhythm, get 4 or 5 shots, and then you hit a three. Right, but you shooting threes like you're a really high volume 3-point shooter, and you're playing against a team, they shoot better threes than y'all, and they still attacking this basket. They're not settling on you guys.
Nuggets 28th in the NBA in 3-pointers made during the regular season.
Yeah, you need to act like it.
Y'all should be shooting fucking 4 threes a game.
17.
17.
You can't tell. They
4 to
started
7.
hitting against the Clippers. They felt
Anywhere
like
from 4 to 17.
4 to 17. Anywhere from there.
Yeah.
And hey, in the sentence, if you take 4, Jokic and Murray took 2. They take 17, Jokic took 8, Murray took 9.
But it's hard because they was hitting.
It was hitting. You can't tell somebody to turn it off and they won the series off it. Russ was shooting, 40-something% from 3?
His highest 3-point percentage in any playoff series.
If you're making them, cool. If you start off 0 for 2, you shouldn't be 0 for 6. You shouldn't be 0 for 6 from the 3.
Shouldn't be 0 for 4 from 3.
Yeah. If I'm 0 for 2, I done took 4 good layups. 2 couple jumpers. I'm not gonna keep running down that rabbit hole talking about one gonna hit, one gonna hit.
The next one. Keep shooting.
Man.
Motherfucker assistant coach behind the bench. Shit, keep shooting.
Keep shooting. We need 10 more. Not from
It's
him.
hard to tell a motherfucker that's open. It's not,
But they got,
No, it's not.
But they got a lot to do with it.
Real easy.
We did it a
Go
lot.
get a fucking layup.
either take them out or
Well, guess
That's what
that's
it
the
started
only
with.
thing. That's the only thing you can do. If a nigga open and you think he can shoot,
Yeah, but it got a lot to do with IQ too.
Absolutely.
Like just do the game. Like you said.
Your
like, if you're
IQ
missing,
tells
if
you
you're-
you can't shoot it.
But
if you're
then,
missing- go
but
ahead.
then, but yes, to your point, absolutely. And this is the thing what I don't think that they do in this NBA. And I know for a fact they don't watch a lot of film, but watching film, if you take one of them pull-ups and you 0 for 3, during film, somebody asking you when that 4th one that you just took, really be?
You think that was a good
You
shot?
think that was good? Thank you. Thank you, Gil. Somebody in that room asking you.
Yep.
One of them assistant coaches or one of us. Like, goddamn, B, like, shit, you didn't want to swing that or you didn't want to go get a layup?
For sure.
Bringing it to your attention, right? Not trying to embarrass you, but trying to a little bit embarrassed in front of you, making you think something different next time you over, like, oh shit, I just missed it, let me go.
But is it embarrassing or are we just teaching you?
We teaching you, but it should in a sense, not trying to embarrass, but you should feel a way amongst your guys that like, damn, I shouldn't have did that, right?
Yeah.
So not embarrassing, maybe embarrassing is the wrong word, but just making you feel something for your guys, like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have took that one, right? But bringing it to your attention in the moment, in film.
But we also had vets though too that we respected. So I don't know if these young guys have that type of vet to where you'll tell me, hey man, swing that next time. Like it's a respect. I don't think they have that, and these coaches aren't really. They're young too.
You missed Nick in the corner last time.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. I don't think it's none of that. And then they're probably so sensitive. Like you way too sensitive. We're watching film trying to get better.
Absolutely.
Like what we here for? We here for. I'm not here to get in your feelings or embarrass you. I'm just here to teach you and help you. So next time, man, make that pass.
They
but
misconstrued.
is there a fine line to having a person keep confidence too?
Wait, no, no.
You
See,
missing and you get an open shot.
no,
Take that shot.
no, we're not trying to waver your confidence and us in a bad shot.
I'm talking about open shot, not taking three
what I'm
bad
saying
shots. I'm talking about
the fourth
if
shot.
I'm a shooter, one of your shooters, and you pass it to me, and I'm wide open.
How many minutes you play? What time is this game? What is the score? Like that, the IQ still has to be able to kick in the game, right? A wide open shot when we at the beginning of the game is very different than a wide open shot and we haven't scored a bucket in 5 minutes.
But I'm just saying.
Like that's those are two different scenarios. I don't give a fuck how open you are.
Facts.
But what I'm saying is I don't care how open you are. If it's 0-15 run and we trying to run offense and we throw it to you and you wide open to make it 0-6. Come on,
So this is the situation, right?
I'm a shooter.
I don't give a fuck what you are.
I don't give a fuck what you are, right? I don't
give a fuck what you are. I just called up play.
Right, let's call them. So we're taking the Boston Celtics right in this situation, right? That we speak of. The Boston Celtics with a lot of threes.
Yeah, them highlights.
Some of us played against Al Horford. Some of us watched Al Horford play. Al Horford didn't come into this NBA as a fucking shooter, right? He's worked over time to be able to make shots, right? Never going to be a great shooter, just cool, right? Brook Lopez, the same fucking bit. All they do is that's lasted longer than we thought they were going to last because they were able to change their Al Horford right now. This team that they didn't miss 7 straight threes and they swing that bitch to him.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no hesitation whatsoever, dog.
Yeah.
If that's Steve Novak, we like, man.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Horford.
But I'm saying
you want him to have confidence to shoot.
I want you to have the wherewithal like we just missed fucking 8 straight threes. Let me go get a layup.
I feel like if I hesitate, y'all gonna
what I'm saying is if we came down, we called the play and they double and I threw it to you
and I'm wide open, I'm like this,
and there's
I try to drive in the hole,
there's 19 seconds on the clock. Nah, don't take that shot. Right, if it came out of the play we ran and it swung and you wide open every time.
Yeah, sure.
But if you look at these threes, it's at the beginning of the game like it's still the first quarter. And that'd be the problem that they're forcing the worst shooters to take these quick shots.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Because they game plan, they want the ball to find these guys.
I want
the ball to find Al Horford. I want the ball to find these. Like this is what they gonna game plan it as, right? They're gonna try to run the good shooters off the line. We're going to try to contest as much as we can. But the game should tell you, man, like, get to the basket.
Get to the basket. Man. Even go back door or something, do something.
Like, big boy.
Let's get an easy one.
Cat,
get to the line.
Excuse me.
Cat had 1 3 yesterday. He had a monster game. Only took 1 shot in the fourth off of offensive rebound. You don't think he was wide open at any point? He knows if we're gonna come back, it's gonna be let him do the pick and roll and the switching and let me get it at the end and make the shot. He's not sitting there trying to create his own offense, adding to the drought. Everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants I want to stop the run mentality. You don't even get paid to do that. Like, you know what I mean? There's the ball has to be in a certain person's hand. Let him create the double, swing it, or shooters at the 3, or somebody ducked in. Like if you're gonna shoot some shots, let it be off a steal and get a layup or offensive rebound, put it back in. But
that's what I was talking about. Like if you passed it to me and I was open, but I just missed 2 already.
Bitch, you ain't getting the ball again. The fuck.
But I didn't miss 2 in a row. I didn't miss 2 in a row.
Oh shit, you open again?
But I didn't miss 2 in a row. But I'm just saying, I already missed 2, but I ain't shot yet. And you drive and kick. Do you still want me to shoot the motherfucker?
You say you ain't shot yet, right? So you just want to shoot now because you just want to shoot.
But you drove and made a good pass to me wide open. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
Shoot that, yeah. I drove and made a good pass to you. Yeah, shoot that.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little SGA.
You're a shooter though, right?
Yeah. Al Horford.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little SGA. SGA was asked about his huge game and if he's paid attention to how other top seeds are trailing in their series.
Reset. Do it again.
Before we do that, okay, hold on.
Do it again.
Hold on, Paolo, hold
record
on.
it.
Let me get it again. And 3, 2. SJ was asked about his huge game and he has paid attention to how other top seeds are trailing in their series.
Sweet. Yeah, I agree.
Look at the Braves.
Sound good.
Look at the Braves. What is it, the Braves?
Yep.
Yeah, fucking up in the bag, right? Look at that.
It's Thursday.
All right, like it's people going to run it again.
In the meantime, download the Underdog app. Use promo code Gil. You get up to
like for
$1,000
me,
bonus cash.
even throughout like the regular season, I try to like always. If we lose a game, I try to like not turn it into a streak, and that's how I go about the season. Like if we lose one, I try to like have an emphasis on the next game to like try to not lose 2 in a row, and then in the playoffs, obviously, even harder to win on the road, and losing 2 at home puts you in a worse spot. You completely lose home court advantage. But yeah, like it's definitely on your mind no matter what. But regardless of what has happened, you have to like worry about what you can control going forward.
So what did you learn about SGA after his huge performance in a must-win game 2? Nothing.
Shit, you could tell he watched film though.
Yeah.
He cares.
I know SGA's
Yeah,
positive.
it wasn't gonna be in question, man. Like I wasn't worried how they were gonna come out or how he was gonna play. I'm surprised he played as many minutes as he did, being as the deficit what it was. I'm surprised he played as many minutes as he did.
Yeah, 30 minutes in the game.
Yeah, but the deficit was a king's ransom at halftime. So, but you wanted him to keep his rhythm, wanted him to keep him sharp going into game 3. So I understand it, but yeah, like I said, it was just a little shocking. But no, it wasn't. He's efficient, so you know what he's gonna do, man. No, he's in the MVP conversation for a reason.
And his biggest thing is being consistent. That's what he loved to say. He's consistent, so you know what you're gonna get from him every night.
Yeah. He's a great leader too, though. Just everybody on the court seems, pretty excited, happy to play with him. Happy for OKC. Hope they make the finals, man.
He always
Good to see these
looks
young
under
guys.
control.
Yeah.
He's always under control.
Man,
he
you can't rush him.
he plays at his speed and his pace. Like he doesn't get out of control. Like that's one thing I do like about him. Like he sticks with it.
Yeah.
I think that's his demeanor, like off the floor. Like you can tell, like he's just in his everyday being. It's
Just consistent outfits.
Yeah, and it's just here. He just right. It's nothing here, nothing there. It's
kind of like nonchalant.
I'm here to do this, and I do it well, and I'm confident in doing it.
Yeah.
And that confidence is displayed in his everyday being, right? From his fashion to the way he plays the game to the way he speaks, and so now he's a pro's pro, and and I think the league is in good hands if he's a part of it moving forward, right?
Yeah.
As one of the faces of the NBA, because he's well spoken.
Very confident.
Very confident. Yeah, so that goes a long way.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's shift over to the Nugget side.
And I'm all for
What is it?
That's how many twos they average versus how many threes they average?
Yes, sir. 2-point attempts.
Yeah.
Still on.
2-point attempts.
He with Converse too, right?
Probably. He is with Converse.
Yeah, I can't wait
that's
for
the
the
fine
shoes
shoe
come
brand.
out.
And that's
Can't
sister
wait.
partner of Nike, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So yeah, they got that bread to put behind them.
They do. They did.
And they did, and they're going to do it moving forward.
For sure.
Wizard Party All-Star Weekend.
And Nike's. I understand people want it to be that swoosh, but it's still within the company. So him being a part of
I
one
can't
of the
wait to buy
conversations
those.
for facing the NBA won't be
I'll
too
get you some,
far-fetched.
Swaggy.
I can't wait to buy those. Once he conquer Joker
Have you
too, them
seen the signature
motherfuckers
shoe?
gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once Shake conquer Joker after this, ooh.
I use the plug.
Them bitches gonna sell out.
We'll just holler at his
Convert
spot.
move. He can get.
It's all good.
He can go crazy with the chucks.
Let's talk about the Nuggets for a little bit.
Joker.
Bring up his legs.
So
He's still running. He's still running.
Nuggets got their ass whooped game 2, but ultimately head back to Denver with the split against the league's best home team this season. So after losing by 43 points, Nuggets interim head coach David Alderman said, "We got punked," and he said that in the most Caucasian way possible. But what can the Nuggets learn from this game 2 blowout loss?
He talk like that.
We got punked.
That's what I'm saying. That coach talk like that. Like lemon head.
Keith Heddy told me that joke.
No, we got to play harder, play better. We're going home. We tired going home.
This is a squad full of people who've won a championship.
Yeah, we know who we're playing against, so it's not like it's a secret, right? We understand what they're capable of doing. They just showed us, right? So there's nothing really to talk about in here, but each individual need to look in the mirror when they get home and realize I got to be better. I got to do better. I need to bring more in order for us to go. Like that's plain and simple, man.
Yeah.
Like,
For real.
Yeah.
ain't nothing. This is a time for your guys to step up and for dogs to be dogs, man. This is not time for play. Right? This is not time for these young. If you ain't with it, man, this is not your time, dog.
Yeah.
If you fuck up, you lose by 40.
Less threes. Less threes next game. Like you said, I think you said
There's
earlier.
just certain people who shoot them.
Yeah.
Like there's
watch the film.
More
I don't even know what the speech would be that would be like in reality, you know,
There's nothing to
in
say.
6 quarters of basketball, y'all have gotten your ass whooped. Right? You came back in the 4th quarter of game 1, but for 6 out of the 8 quarters, for 7 out of the 8 quarters, you've gotten beat the fuck up. Right? There's ain't shit here to learn right here. Like let's worry about us. Like, watching film is irrelevant because it's ass whooping. All we can do is basically go to the 4th quarter of game 1 to watch how we did for 5 minutes.
It's competing, not letting motherfucking Wallace get the ball out the fucking net, get a rebound, and go get a motherfucking layup and shit like that, right? That's effort. It's shit like so. It's
putting ourselves in better position to be more efficient and scoring. And
be more in tune to the game plan. Be more in tune to your assignments. Who you like? It's all of those things moving forward, man. But like I said, they proved to us what they can do.
Yep.
And the beauty of it is we got a game there. We ain't played well. We know that.
That's a fact.
But we got a game. So what does that say about us? Right? That's all you can. With the message is we got a game and didn't play. We didn't play well at Oklahoma City. We know that as a group. We know we didn't play well.
we got one though.
We got
we got one.
That's the most positive thing about it.
That's the most positive thing going back to Denver that you have in your pocket. So we have an opportunity here. Let's go seize the moment. That's all. There's very few words.
Yeah.
Let's go do it. Like let's go hoop, man. Let's go play basketball. Let's go play Denver Nugget basketball. That's why we're here.
7 quarters.
Now you got to go to Denver.
We had 1 quarter out of 8 that got us a win.
Now I feel like they're more confident now. OKC. That first game, that Joker, like the aura, just Joker kind of put fear in bigs and teams and shit. I ain't gonna lie. When you
like I seen a flaw that only gets called out in there. I seen someone.
I know, but he still had that aura though.
Up and down, complaining the whole game.
But he still had that aura.
No, I don't give a fuck about his aura. I seen
you playing against Joker and any night he could get a triple double.
No, what I'm saying is we're talking about 2 different things.
I know, but
I said I seen a man, the best player, a 3-time MVP, weak, crying, pouting.
But that don't stop.
And they won the game. Right? They end up winning because of whatever happened. So if I'm telling my team, listen, just keep playing. Because we watched the MVP cry. We seen him walking up and down, yelling at his team, yelling at his coach. Like we watched that. And we let it win somehow. Don't give these motherfuckers no hope.
Yeah, they're not scared. I don't feel like.
Right, so I'm not. If I'm OKC, I'm going in there. Just keep putting foot to ass. We'll win this series. No matter what happens, we just keep going.
I hear you, but there's one element that I know that.
Joker, right?
Nah, that motherfucking altitude. Fuck all that. Listen, hey, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody shooting basketball.
That first 5 minutes.
That motherfucking altitude, first and last
And
five,
they play
right?
fast. They play
No,
fast.
first five, last
Okay,
five.
they play faster than Denver.
No, I don't
give
think
a
First,
fuck. Give me a
fast,
break.
last five.
Denver shouldn't be. I think Denver, because besides Jokic, everybody's kind of young, and they want to run, and I'm like, you don't want to run against them.
With the first five and the last
Yeah,
five.
don't run against them.
First
Like,
five you do.
Try to burn them out.
First five?
Hell yeah, nigga, you're gonna be.
First 5 minutes in that altitude? Absolutely.
Come on, Gil, you know that.
How long they been out of altitude? How long is the adjustment period for Denver too?
No, they good.
I'm about to say, don't they probably sleep in the chambers?
Not for guys that's been there. But they've been gone for a few days, but still, it's going to be.
I think that first game is
but
gonna
they're
be like-
five, but still, they ain't. OKC, boy, they young too.
Hey, that's what I said. Is that
It's a thing, though. It's a real thing.
It is.
It is.
I forgot. They probably was in OKC for what, like 5-6 days?
And had a nice
Called
little.
early timeout.
Man, they slept in the chamber, dog. You got chambers.
Ain't no chambers in
Bring the
OKC.
chamber. Bring the chamber on the road.
like, that's what I said. If I'm the coach, I'm just gonna be showing. I'm gonna be showing the people that we're afraid of. This 3-time MVP. I'm just gonna show.
Yeah.
Look at his mannerisms. Look at what happened when he's losing. Right? This is not a stone
That's what
cold
people-
killer
yeah.
when he's down. Look at this shit. Like no matter what he's doing and all this doing that shit down there. Look at him. Look at him pouting. Just that's what I'm gonna be showing. I'm gonna be showing my teammates the worst of them, so they don't keep looking at him like a guy.
Yeah.
But
Like if I was playing against Jordan, I'm gonna show the weakest part of Jordan, so these motherfuckers don't think this is the black cat.
Right.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm gonna
And I
show.
feel like they had confidence.
Yeah, but he still had a moment where he got his teammate. I think it was a timeout. He was in there talking, coaching, getting everybody together.
when we came back. Yeah, the front running type shit. I know.
Nah.
That's why I'm gonna show the real of them.
nah.
I'm not gonna show when they in the game. I'm gonna show what did he look like when they were losing. That's the guy I'm gonna show.
I'm upset.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving.
42 and 20 though.
Huh?
42 and
Who?
That's hard.
with all that.
Nigga took my lunch money.
With the
he
win.
looked like Red.
With the win, though.
He looked like Red when he got his chain snatched.
40 and 20 with the win.
Doing all that and still gave motherfuckers 40? Okay, cool.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Still coaching.
is
Pouting and bitching and complaining all game.
That's
Still
what I'm
gave your ass
saying,
40.
man. That word.
He won.
Shit, he's complaining about his team.
Yeah, I need y'all to come
Missing
on.
shots, they taking shots.
Get your
They not giving him the ball. That's where his complaint is.
Yeah, I could have had 60.
And
Game wouldn't have
Because I would have had 60.
Game wouldn't have been close.
Yeah,
You
so.
threw this motherfucker down here when I got Lou Dort guarding me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what he's.
Right?
That's what
They
he's
done
fucking mad
switched this
about.
goddamn play, and I got Lou Dort, and you fired this motherfucking ball, Michael Porter.
Yeah.
Get this you gonna tell him, get this motherfucker out the game.
Right,
You gonna
exactly.
yell at the bench too.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He said they're passing out and trying to repost, and they swung it and shot that
Shot
shit.
that bitch. Listen, dog. I did it for him.
They tried to
Right.
pass it to him last game.
No, it was just some things I was
I
like.
did it for him when they shot them. Really, dude?
Yeah, too. Shit. We wouldn't have to be in this situation. Shit.
Huh?
I know. Coming from
You better double
See,
put
It would have been
Show me-
50.
Show me
Let's
a chance.
keep this thing moving. Shout out to ZipRecruiter for sponsoring today's podcast. We're going to do something a little different today as we're going to ask the ZipRecruiter question of the day. So we got the ZipRecruiter question of the day. Here is that question. Which second-round playoff team is most likely to be looking for a new coach on ZipRecruiter if they lose? Which second-round team most likely to be looking for a new coach on ZipRecruiter if they lose?
I don't think none of them. But if we had to pick one, since you're asking that question,
Right now?
I'm going to go Minnesota.
Finchie? Ooh.
Probably called out Ant.
Nah, not because. Didn't they fire their
No.
No? Oh.
He's been there for a minute.
Denver too, right? Huh? Denver too.
I'm saying Denver,
They already did.
I'm saying they already
interim.
fired their coach. Shit.
So they
the interim.
I mean, they might be looking.
Yeah, he's the interim coach, so that's
So
the
not
logical.
the same. That's
Been there a while. He's been there a while.
They
What
can't.
do you mean been there a while?
Alderman, he's been underneath Mike Malone for a
No,
while.
I'm just saying he's not the head coach, so
Not yet.
he can't get fired. He just
Yeah.
get re-signed.
Yeah, they can either
So I'm
hire a
gonna be
new
honest,
coach
bro.
or not.
I think Tibb is good. They just won 2. He is the king right now. I mean, if he gets 4 old,
Boston.
Maybe.
Boston, maybe. I think Boston.
They won a championship last year.
Man, we've seen other coaches win. And next year,
If they get swept, still safe.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Damn.
It seems like this crew is
Jason
good.
Tatum not healthy, dog.
This
His wrist
crew
is
seems
bothering
good.
him, dog. Yeah, Jason Tatum wrist bothering him, dog. He not healthy, man.
This crew, I mean, this
But that's
crew,
but still.
for the most
Forgot
part,
about that.
seems safe. So probably maybe Minnesota, maybe? I don't know.
We had to pick one.
You think
Then the
Steve Kerr
success
safe?
they had last year. Then with the success Minnesota had last year, where they finished the year, and I would, if we had to pick one, I would say Finch.
Yeah.
But everybody.
Yep. All Minnesota.
Yeah, if I had to pick one.
Missoula safe?
I think New York, if they fire their coach, that will mess up their whole look.
No, if Tibbs, if he lose 4 straight, then maybe.
He's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Maybe, but right now.
4 straight?
If you lose 4 straight,
One game.
because you did,
Last
that
year?
happened last year too.
And then this year?
Last year too.
He wasn't supposed to win these 2 games, so.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Right now, he the king. He might get a raise. If I'm in my man, so contract coming up. I'm trying to get my contract done before game 3.
Get that extension 4-3.
And if I win the 3rd game,
That would mess up that whole team.
if I leave New York at least
they already complaining
3-1,
about not having days off?
That would mess up their whole team. Who gonna be the coach? Their daddy? His daddy?
Rick Brunson,
but I think
upstanding
for the most
gentleman.
part, everybody kind of safe a little bit.
Producer
Because you
legend.
got to, because that rhythm, like,
Well,
new coach gonna come in, fuck up.
all right, so
Miles.
Finch probably the biggest target of the remaining coaches in the second round. But 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to this exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/Gil. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/GIL. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. So we talked about Finchy calling out Ant. Warriors took game 1 from the Wolves despite Steph Curry going down with a hamstring strain in the second quarter. Anthony Edwards struggled, particularly in the first half when he scored 1 point on 0 for 8 shooting. Into the game with 23 points, he was 9 of 22 from the field along with 14 rebounds. But after the game, Timberwolves head coach Chris Finch called out his superstar.
Starts with Ant. Is that something that you and he talk about maybe ahead of game 2 now? Is
No, I mean, what is there to talk about? I mean, you're the leader of the team, and you got to come out and set the tone, in all ways that happens. And if your shot's not going, like you still have to carry the energy, So, I don't think there's. If I got to talk to guys about having the right energy coming into opening second round game, then, we're not on the same page. So.
There you go.
He looks like the head vampire in Law
That's not bad.
Nah, yeah, he good.
That was.
That's not bad.
Man, that's some shit coaches in my era would have.
If I gotta talk to guys before coming into it.
If I gotta tell you to play hard
And the
for
game one of a player. No, he's talking about game 1. He's on game. So if I got,
I thought they were talking about game 2. If I gotta tell you to play hard.
That's after game 1.
It's after game 1. So
After they
if I got to come to you before game 2 of game 1 of a second round playoff series and listen, I need you to lead these guys. No, that shouldn't be a fucking conversation. We're in trouble.
So, Ant-Man said he wanted to see the Warriors in the playoffs, got his wish, failed to lead his squad to victory in game 1. You think Anthony Edwards will respond to the challenge from Chris Finch in game 2?
Well, he competitive, man. He's going to come out and try to win. That's what he does. So a challenge from him maybe only adds fuel to it, but just like SGA, man, like they competitive. They lost game 1 at home. He understands the severity of that home loss. So challenge from his head coach or not, I was expecting Anthony Edwards to come out and understand if his shot's not falling, to do what he did late, attack the basket, get to the line, different things like that. So,
yeah, I think he's going to have one of them games tonight. I think they blow out Warriors. Just like he said, his confidence and how competitive he is, I think tonight's going to be the night. He's going to have one of those games. You at home. Well, he should.
It could be an ass whooping, just with all the elements.
No Steph for the next couple games.
It could get ugly.
But you do have Buddy Hield.
I think so.
No, but it could get ugly.
Oh, no.
Because Buddy Hield trying to be Curry, but he ain't Curry-like. It could get ugly. It could. And if they lose by 50, I'm pretty sure nobody gonna be like, oh damn.
But they was whooping their ass without Curry though.
Yeah, without Curry, but Curry.
Let a nigga.
Yeah, but we started off with Curry. We can finish this fight.
Curry still had 13.
You know what I mean? We can finish this fight. It's
Right.
cool. We just gotta survive.
Who was the mustache?
That's better than
Pat Spencer.
I mean, they defense was. I mean, what they only scored 88.
The mustache dude.
Mustache was cooking.
T-Wolves only scored 88, so they defense was crazy. Warriors.
Buddy Hield,
but I'm
playoff
saying
Jimmy.
it's like it's easy.
Their defense was off
It's
there.
easy
Their defense was
to
crazy.
protect something versus.
Listen,
But
compete
as a coach, why did you
every
come out and do
possession,
that
dog.
though?
Huh?
Why did you come out and
Test
do
shots,
that?
compete every possession.
Just answering the question,
man. Give yourself a chance to win the play.
Yeah, I might take. I mean, they defense is. I might take that back about the blowout, but because I still think, like you just said, those guys are going to compete. Those guys are going to contest. Like they still going to play defense. So I mean, if they hitting, they hitting.
If they hitting, they hitting. But game plan, the game plan. They gonna come up with more game plan than they did in game one.
Yeah.
Warriors, that is, and they expecting Minnesota to come out with a haymaker, their best punch, their best game plan, because they can't afford to go down 2 games, man. So this is what's expected from the Golden State Warriors coaching staff. They expect, and the players. They're expecting them to come out just like Oklahoma City did against Denver, right? Down a game. We can't afford to go in here and fuck around with these boys no more. We need to come out and jump on them. They're expecting that. So if they hitting shots, no matter the defense that they are playing, then it is what it is. But
right.
They only scored 88 points in game one.
Right.
But if they
Mustache
come out and
man
blow-
is Pat Spencer, 4 points in 11 minutes in game one.
They come out and blow him out. Do the coach come out and say something positive about him?
Okay.
Why would he?
Say nothing negative.
Yeah, I don't think that was negative. It was just, no. He just said we just got to have more energy. I don't
No,
think
he's
that's
saying,
bad.
what am I giving? Like
That's actually
it's
light.
like anything. We're in a championship game. What speech do I need to give you? It's a championship game. You should already be hyped to play in a championship game. That's what he's
Keep
saying.
that in the locker room.
Huh?
Keep that in the locker room. You don't need to hear about it.
They asked about it.
Exactly.
He said, what speech do you need to give him?
Somebody
Why should
ain't
I need to
asked
give
you
him?
something, you ain't telling some other shit?
If somebody says, what do I need to give? Like, what kind of speech do you give your team? This is the playoffs. I shouldn't have to give them shit.
Right.
They should be ready to go out here and fight for their lives. That's always been normal.
I don't need you to talk about me.
Well, then
right
you,
now.
then, yeah.
Hold on. But he challenging
Don't
him.
say
though.
my name.
No, don't say my name.
Damn, that's what this area is?
Then we ain't got to worry about you.
Wait, this what this area is?
No. You done.
That's
from
how
what
this
the coach
area is?
said? Damn.
So game 2 tonight, as
Your
we
coach
mentioned, Steph Curry will be out for at least the next couple games dealing with the hamstring strain that he suffered second quarter of game 1. So who is the pressure on in game 2, the Wolves or the Warriors?
T-Wolves.
Both.
Easy. Yeah,
Thank you guys for just
Yeah, the T-Wolves easy.
answering the question.
Easy.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, if you go down 2-0 to the Warriors without Steph Curry, I mean, and he's out for another week. I mean,
The fact that you lost one already, that's
So
already.
Warriors have bought a little bit of time for Steph, obviously. I think he'll be reevaluated in a week by getting this game 1 win.
No, I'm just saying, like the pressure's on. It's on Timberwolves to win, and then you got to try to win a game over there. Like, so it's really on Timberwolves because
Because they still got to basically win 2 to even.
to even it out. Yeah. So they got to get this one, then try to get another one.
yeah, because if Steph,
So this game right here is so important to them.
yeah, they have to. That's why I say it should be a blowout. I mean, they should.
It should be, though. You're going to get a Warriors team, though,
I like
playing
Ant-Man.
free, though.
I like Ant-Man calls out. Like last year, he called out Kyrie, even though it didn't go that well. He still ain't back down. He's kept the same energy. And now he calling out Steph.
I seen a whole bunch of
It
people
didn't go that way.
I like that they called him out, and they go to. A lot of people call Mike Tyson out too.
It didn't go that well, but
I woke up in the hospital.
He called LeBron out. That went well.
He didn't call LeBron out.
He did. And pushed LeBron. Like, man, he ain't afraid to lose in front of y'all. That's the type of energy I like. He up and down. He the same guy, up and down. Same person.
Listen, brother. Hey, listen.
called
Jumping
out
in front of a
He called
bullet
out
sounds
Kyrie.
courageous.
Didn't work out for him.
But it didn't work out for him. But he still
It worked out. It worked out when he called out
Jumped in
LeBron.
front of the bullet. He died.
He died. He gonna go down as a hero. All right.
He beat the Lakers' ass in 5.
Yeah, they did.
Unfortunate.
Sent KD.
but
Whoop
true.
He didn't call him out. He called Kyrie out.
He called out LeBron,
You saying
too.
calling out, not just winning the series. It
He
seems like
called
it's better
LeBron out,
off
too.
if he don't say
KD?
nothing and just win.
KD too. Huh?
Called KD out too. Like,
Did
He
call him
beat
out?
Joe Lewis's ass.
He called him out.
Yeah, he called LeBron out. So I can't wait to see LeBron. I've been waiting for this.
That's not calling.
He didn't see. He was very humble. Said, "Yeah, and if we get the opportunity to win this series,
Call Kyrie out. I'm guarding him. That's a call out. Know the difference between a call out and just playing a game.
He was very humble going up against the Lakers.
LeBron, I get it. Nobody could call him out.
No, you're saying he's calling him out like
nobody could call.
Like you know what that means? Like you know what a
I
call
know.
out means?
Hey, you only call like Kyrie. I'm wrong.
Okay, show me a quote then.
I'm wrong, bro.
Show me a quote. You got a phone?
I'm wrong, bro. I don't go to my phone. I'm wrong. I'm telling you.
He did say he was looking forward to taking on LeBron, trying to knock him out of the playoffs.
Knock him out. Yeah.
Then Adidas came through with the King Slayer graphics after that.
Take him out of the playoffs. Kyrie, he said, what am I going to do with Kyrie?
Try to lock Kyrie up. I'm
trying to lock it. Okay. So that means because he's guarding him.
Okay.
No, it's not the same.
I know. What did he say about Steph?
Nothing.
Light-skinned.
He's looking forward to the Warriors?
I'm looking for the Warriors.
Because of Draymond, because he talked so much.
Oh, it was Draymond.
This was a couple years ago. 2023 going into that season. But let's talk a little Draymond also.
How did that work out for him?
It was unfortunate, Gilbert. It did not work out the way that he had assumed.
Okay. When he was calling him out.
He punked LeBron.
When he was calling him out, Golden State was putting foot to ass when he was calling him out.
The Warriors have now won 4 straight games this season.
Say it again.
Warriors have won 4 straight games against the Timberwolves this
Like you
season.
keep talking about what? Say it again.
Warriors have won 4 straight games against the Timberwolves
Called
this
him
season.
out 4 straight games.
First 3 games though without Jimmy Butler, pre-Jimmy Butler trade, and then this one game in the playoffs.
4 straight games. You called him out 4 straight games. Okay.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Gonna talk about some old shit.
Old times.
Dylan Brooks gained a reputation, one of the biggest trolls in the league, with a knack for poking bears and trying to get under the skin of star players.
Did you say Dylan Brooks?
Yeah.
It'll all come back together. It's going to tie back together. Just let me do my hosting thing. It's Thursday. You know, made me do like 3 straight playbacks. I ain't got no sleep. Kids ain't seen me. They got to go on playback.tv/Gilbert Arena.
I thought I heard.
They'll be on there on Uber Eats.
Daddy, where you been at? Playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas, children, if you want to see me. Okay, but nonetheless, like I said, Dylan Brooks trying to poke bears, get on the skin of star players, backfired in 2023. Tried to do it to LeBron with the Lakers eliminating the Grizzlies in the first round. Backfired again during the Rockets' first round series with the Warriors. So on a recent episode of his podcast, Draymond had this to say about Dylan Brooks in his reaction post-game after the Warriors sent his squad to Cancun.
Dylan Brooks ran off the court. So when I say you see what guys is made of, he ran off the court. Like, ain't shake nobody up. And you admitted that you was trying to hurt Steph Hand, which again, fine by me, bro. Like, I get it. We all get it when you hoop. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be on that type of time,
he gotta be on that time
in the press
He gotta be on that time all the time.
You're gonna be talking. You're gonna be Mr. Big Bad Wolf. Don't lose and then not face the music. Don't be that guy, because again, you lose a lot of respect for guys in that moment. I had a moment with Dylan Brooks back when he was with Memphis, and I said the dynasty start after you. And the reason I said that is because things like that. But that's who Dylan Brooks is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we understand, like, you a sucker, man. Dylan Brooks couldn't come through in this series in large part because nobody on the court respects you. So anything you do, the way it's going to be looked at, the way it's going to be received, it ain't beneficial to your team when you're trying to win championships.
So we've had this conversation in the past about Dylan Brooks and his antics and not standing on business.
That nigga traded.
But you understand why Draymond said nobody respects Dylan Brooks?
I mean, if you're not shaking guys' hands after a series, playoff series, and you're running off.
Is that mandatory, though? Is the post-series dap up a mandatory thing?
No, it's everything.
I got Isaiah Thomas off the.
It's what? It's everything, right? If you're the loudest one in the series and you're calling people out and you're talking shit, and then when you lose, you're the one that don't want to speak to the media, you're the one that walk out, that does show like you're actually not about that.
No, talking to the media and shaking somebody's hand are two terrible.
Didn't Draymond do something like that?
No, I'm going off of, like, I'm thinking about the LeBron series and all that stuff when they had to fine him because he wouldn't.
I'm saying the media ain't got nothing to do with it.
He was scared of talking.
Left the arena.
Yeah, he left the arena.
Took a similar walk that Ant-Man took after Game 5.
Same thing happened to Isaiah Thomas.
No, so I put myself, I always look at the way I handle wins and losses. It just depends on, like, I'm not finna be out there for extended periods of time. If I know someone, if we got a previous relationship before the series, I might on the way out might do this, but I'm not going each individual guy and dapping nobody up after the series. I never did.
Oh yeah.
Like I never did. I'm not going.
Yeah, that's
shit. Good game, dog. Good series, dog. Good series, dog. Good series, dog. Good series, dog. Good series. Get on. Get them next game. Good luck the next round. I fucking hope you lose the next round.
Did you? You never told them that?
No, I'm not telling you good luck the next round because I don't fucking mean it.
Bad luck.
Right? I don't mean y'all just beat us. So why would I tell you good luck? Right? I'm my competitive. Because we lost, my competitive nature is supposed to stop? Just because we lost in that moment? No, the buzzer just sounded. I ain't had time to fucking process this shit yet, right?
It's not the same situation.
So my thing, because I played a certain way and I did certain things, like I said, if I knew you, I'm not just going to go to everybody and die. If I'm battling Tim we didn't win 6 games, sugar dog. Other than that, I'm not finna just everybody on the team and dap him up. You running off and not talking to the media, now that's one thing, but not dapping guys up, it's not a necessity. It's not, there's nowhere in the rule book that says I have to shake your hand after we fucking play 6, 7 games, whatever we just did.
Yeah, no, that's not this. Like when Ant-Man called out.
Nobody probably like him.
No, what I'm saying is,
I dig it, proud of that.
Not y'all thinking about shaking it. He's talking about like when Ant-Man called out Kyrie. Okay. Kyrie bust his ass. Ant-Man leaves the arena. Don't talk to nobody. That's what Dylan Brooks is doing. That's what he's calling out. I dig it. You're calling these people out. They get the best of you. What are you saying in the media? Don't run. And that's what you're doing.
You face the media. Yeah, you got to go face the media. But I don't.
Like before the buzzer, you already in the locker room because you don't want nobody to see you. That's what he's calling out. He's calling that out.
I dig that. Not talking to the media, not answering
You're the loudest one in the arena.
Yeah.
And then when you're not winning, you run out of the arena. When you win, you got the shirt off, talk, yeah, sorry, motherfucker. Like, that's what was going on, and that's what he's calling out.
So, Kenny, a question for you. You talked about how you would handle series if you lost, you're trying to get off the court. If you won, are you staying on and dapping everybody?
If they come up to me, I'm not going to seek.
But you have a similar reaction either way.
Same way, I'm not going to seek guys out that just lost trying to shake your fucking hand.
Yeah, like I just won.
Right?
You don't want that stench of loser
I'm with my team now. If we win, I'm celebrating with my team, this, that, and the third, right? If dudes, if there's a mutual something beforehand, then yeah, I might, but if you come up to me, but it ain't gonna be nothing more than that, right? I don't expect that we just swept the Detroit Pistons and they come up I'm not expecting them to come Chauncey and Ben to come up and dap me up after we just swept it.
Hey, King,
good luck next round, dog. Go get him.
This is not a handshake.
Go get him.
This is not like what you guys are talking about. Is not what this is.
Like running off.
No one's shaking nobody's hands after.
Emotion is emotion.
Oh, they are. No, everybody is.
They did.
No, what
I'm
saying is that's not what Draymond's talking about.
But the rest of the guys did though. He's saying everybody else stood out there and they lost. They shook hands, but Dylan Brooks was nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
I understand. Yes, but like I said, there's nowhere in the rule book that says I have to stand out there and shake your hand. Not to talk to the media and all that shit is something totally separate. Yeah. We just lost. So you got to answer those questions then, but there's nowhere in the rule that say I got to fucking shake your hand after we just lost.
He probably got real beef with everybody on that team.
Yeah, because like you said, he tried to hurt the man wrist.
But I'm publicly saying what I'm doing.
So the thing is, didn't nobody like him before the series started. It just
what's wrong with that?
Dylan Brooks
niggas didn't like him before the series started. So
talking about Steph's thumb and going at Steph's thumb. But you guys on this couch are talking about if I know somebody got an injury, I'm gonna attack that injury. If I know I got a bad ankle,
if it don't work out for you, stand on your business. That's all that's it. It's not standing on the business. I run off the court and then I go to my car and hide, and I don't want to stand on my business.
We done seen Draymond not talk to me after he lost and went to say shit on his podcast.
But did he say something to the player?
They don't know. Yes.
I'm going at a player. I'm saying I'm going to bust your ass. I'm trying to hurt this man. And then you bust my ass. And then when the media goes and say, hey, so what happened? I'm not there. I'm not speaking for myself.
I dig what you're saying.
That's what the problem is.
I dig
basketball.
Like I said, I don't think you should not answer them questions.
Yeah, I'm going to hit his hand. I'm going to do that. Okay, cool.
Because you said it to them then during the press conference. You said it to them during the press conference.
So now
that they didn't beat you in 7 games, how did that work out?
How did it work out? You're gone. You run. Every time you lost, that's some cowardice. Yes, that's some cowardice. That's some cowardice. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
But me shaking your hand after you lost.
When you're winning, you're running like a bitch when you're not.
Yeah.
Stand
I can't fuck with that.
Ant-Man lost. They still up there. Yeah, we ain't worried about this. Yeah, we shot somebody. We gonna get their ass next time. They standing on business.
I never seen somebody lose like a winner. How the fuck you lose like a winner?
Don't talk shit
if
like
I'm
one
lose,
did.
I lost.
Don't talk shit when
I
you
never
win.
lost and been a winner after because I'm shaking your fucking hand.
Don't talk shit.
If I
when
lost,
you
I lost.
win.
I'm getting the fuck out of it. I
Don't
care.
talk shit when
I
you
don't
win,
care.
though.
Yes, I'm a winner. How you gonna control somebody's happiness?
You're a front.
You're a front runner.
Niggas is crazy, man. Motherfucker, win, I can talk shit if I lose.
Yeah, I'll
All right,
lock
you
that
got me.
motherfucker
I don't
up.
need to go up to you and be like, oh man, you whipped my ass. Thank you for whipping my ass. I'm out of here. I'm so happy you whipped my ass, man. Have fun. No, motherfucker, all right, it's over. I'll catch you next time, nigga. I'm out of here. I'm about to kiss your ass for whipping my ass.
And then you win, and then your ass want to
Niggas-
celebrate outside.
People kill people for losing fights.
I want to
What you talking
celebrate.
about?
What are you talking about?
That's the same thing.
No,
You
it's
beat
not
me
the
up,
same
I
thing.
come and kill you.
You're
That's
saying
what
you're.
it is. That's how people do.
You say-
How can you control somebody's emotions after losing?
Because
I don't
you-
need to kiss your
you're-
ass for
You're
losing.
calling me out, bruh.
But I don't care. I
So
don't
if
need
you're,
to lose.
if you're
I don't
calling
have
me
to
out
kiss
and
your
you
ass.
win, you
I
brag.
don't have to kiss your ass for beating me. I don't have to be who you want me to be.
It's not, no, be who you are.
And I don't need to
If
shake
you
your
say
hand.
you're going to stop me,
If I'm the same
But don't go
person
not
that
talk
you're
to
not
the
gonna-
media.
if I'm
you're-
the same
you're
person that said
running.
I'm going to slap
But
your
don't-
hand.
You're in
Don't
the
talk to the
media.
media, though.
You're
I'm
in
the
the
same person that
media
ain't gonna say
talking
nothing.
shit.
The coward.
You're in the media talking shit. You are.
I'm
And then when it don't work your way, you don't want to be.
So go answer them questions after you
Don't ask the questions. Don't talk for the media. Period.
Go answer them questions after you
Can't
lose.
tell
then.
me how
you
I
going
should be
to
after
answer
I lost.
questions when you're winning?
I
Over
don't
it.
like people controlling who people
If
are.
you're talking
You
to
can't
the
control
media while you're
anybody
winning,
is.
you need to talk to them
You can't
folks while
control
you're
who
losing.
people are. You
Yeah, and
can't
it's your
make that
job.
a whole judgment of somebody's character after because they don't do what you want them to do.
They want you to
That
talk
shit
to
is
the
crazy.
media after
I
you
ain't never
lose.
seen no slave shit in my life.
With slave shit.
What are you
Why
talking
you
about?
think he said no? I can't respect you as a man if
That's
when
cool.
you
Drake
call
might
me
not-
out.
Drake might not
I let you
didn't talk
talk.
to the media
I
a
let
lot.
you talk. You calling me out when you got the best of me, you brag in the media. When I got the best of you, you run. You hide.
How's that
And I'm supposed to respect you as a person, as a defender? I can't. Then you beat me
did
game
my
3, you
job.
want to brag again. I beat you game 4, you don't want to talk. Game 5, I won, I'm bragging again. Game 6, you lost, your ass is hiding in the house.
I won.
Nah, man, you don't stand on business, dog.
You can't tell nobody
I
how
can't
to
respect
stand
you
on
on that one.
I mean, the media is.
You're the front runner.
The media is our job.
That's some coward.
Do your thing. You win. If you're talking shit before the series, you win. Talk your shit.
Is Brooke the only person that
talk
ever
shit.
did that?
That's like a boxer.
Is
That's
Brooke the
like a
only
boxer
person
who
that did
loses.
that? Has Draymond ever
Yes.
left and not talked to the media?
Talk shit to somebody. Understand what we're talking about. Talking
it don't
shit
matter.
to somebody.
It doesn't matter. If you lose and you leave without talking to somebody, what's the difference?
Because I'm calling you out as a man.
I ain't calling you out. I'm hitting your hand.
I'm
What the
fucking
fuck
him
that
up.
got to
This is
do with
what I'm
calling
doing. I'm
somebody out?
bragging about it. I'm bragging about it. So now
Bragging about it. I'm gonna hit. No,
Yes.
he asked the question.
Now the media
It's the
wants to
same
know,
thing.
hey, it didn't work, so what's up?
What's the difference when I leave, when I lose? It don't matter how I lost. If I leave after and not talk to the media, it's the same thing. Draymond did that shit plenty of times.
I'm bragging about
Nobody
what
called
I
him a
did.
coward.
I'm bragging about what I did to this man, and we stopped him, and this is my angle.
Now we
And
put bragging
he
on
didn't.
telling
He
somebody
didn't.
to-
He played well, so it didn't work. So hey, are you gonna change
Nick,
up your?
I'm trying to
Nick,
win.
there's a
That's
difference.
bragging.
So you keep bringing Draymond into it, right? So Draymond is not talking to them because he's coming on his own platform. He's going to tell the people what they want to know. It's a different story. Dylan Brooks ain't got no platform to go tell people, well, yeah, I know I said this during game 2 with Steph's thumb. It didn't work out, but this is what happened. He's not doing that, right?
He's just running.
He ain't answering no questions after they lost. Is what I'm
underdog,
gathering, right?
Dylan
This
Brooks.
is what I'm gathering. Like I said,
Yeah.
I wasn't a motherfucking hunky dory. Y'all just beat me
shit.
type of kind of guy. I never listen. Some of the time, nigga, if we was down in the fourth quarter when that motherfucker going down, I'm off the bench walking to the back already. So,
But consistent though.
yes, absolutely.
Consistent either way. I think that's the most important.
But I wasn't a big shit talker. I played a certain.
But that's what I'm saying.
I wasn't talking
We're
shit. I played a
watching
certain.
other
You just
players.
played.
We're watching Shea talk about the games. They lose. They talk about, we just got to do better. Boom, boom, boom. But if you're calling people out and you're
Who he
trying to
calling
stand
out?
on something,
Who did
and
he
you're the
call
first
out?
one to run, like if we say who is the
did he
loudest,
call
who is
out?
the loudest people in this series?
I
There's
thought
going to
you
be
just
two.
said that's not calling people out. You just said
Right?
Ant-Man called LeBron out when
No,
you said
Ant-Man called
This
Kyrie
said
out.
something about hitting
Hold
somebody's
on, dog.
hand and
Hold
not
on.
calling them out.
Because you just
we gotta make up our mind.
When Ant-Man called out Kyrie and Kyrie bust his ass, was Ant-Man available? He was available, right? He spoke, right?
Right.
He answered them questions, right? He didn't run and hide in a car because the Kyrie got the best of him after he called Kyrie out. After he called Kyrie out and Kyrie gave him the business, every game he spoke. Every game. This is gonna make me better. That's why people respect that. If you calling me out and it don't work your way, and they trying to ask you questions, and you're hiding, and you're running, you're walking home, that's not respectable. Then just shut the fuck up and don't bring nobody up.
No, I get it.
That's it.
What is
Just shut the fuck up.
What is calling people out? What did he say to call Steph out? Please tell me. He said he trying to win and hit somebody's hand. I'm gonna win by any way.
By any means.
That's not calling nobody out.
You didn't win by any means.
What
So what's
is he
up?
talking about?
You didn't win.
Is
So
that
what's up?
calling him? That's
You
not
didn't
calling
win.
nobody
Nigga, what's
out.
up?
Stop
You
doing
didn't
that.
win.
Look,
So what's
ask him
up?
a question.
You
I'm trying
didn't
to win.
Okay.
I'm hitting his hand.
So
I'm trying to win by any means necessary. I don't mean I need to talk to you about that. The fuck y'all getting offended by me trying to win?
You didn't win.
Y'all sound like pussies, nigga.
You didn't win.
You want me
Answer
to
the
talk
question.
to you after? Okay, I'm sorry. I tried to hit your hand.
Yeah, say that.
I'm sorry.
Say that.
Fuck y'all talking about. Y'all
Say that.
man,
Say that. Because you gotta remember, when you was doing it, you was talking to them. You was talking to them when it affected Steph, right?
Our job, though.
Right?
Yeah.
Ain't got no heart.
When it affected Steph, you was happy to talk.
No heart.
Now it didn't affect him. He
I
bust your
lost
ass.
the game
Now talk.
7. I lost
Now
the game
talk.
7. You want me
Why
to
aren't
sit
you
here
talking
thinking
now?
you whipping my ass?
Why aren't you
I'm
talking
sorry.
now?
I tried to hit your hand.
Why aren't you talking now?
Niggas is crazy, boy.
Hey, Nick, Nick,
can't
how do you
talk.
feel about James Harden not talking to the media?
Same thing.
Did he?
After
Y'all
3
call
straight
him
losses.
pussy.
No, he didn't.
Did
He's
he
the
talk?
best nigga
Like,
in the world.
not talking to the media is you're cool.
Okay.
But don't talk to the media when it's good and beneficial to you.
So didn't talk to the media after 3 straight losses.
Like if you don't talk to the media, you don't talk to the media. But don't go in here like if Brunson came in, this motherfucker said, "Yeah, we up 2-0. Yeah, they gonna come down to New York. We gonna bust they motherfucking ass and be on that shit." And then you lose, and then you run out of the match.
Did he say that? He said he hit his hand. I'm trying to win. So what are you talking about? He did not say none of that shit y'all talking about.
You speaking on what you're doing to this man and how you won the game. Okay, game 7, it didn't work. Okay, so what's up, Dylan Brooks? Oh, you're out of the building.
Oh my God.
You can't say that. That shit that you said didn't work again. Can you talk about it? No, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone.
All right, now
I gotta see you next year. You can't stand on business. It's not respectable.
All right.
Yeah.
See, do anything. Call them out by saying I'm trying to win a game by any means necessary. That's calling somebody out.
By any means? Yes.
Well,
I don't know.
You're saying how you stopped me.
I don't know what calling people out mean no more.
Well, speaking of respect, we'll keep this thing moving. We want to show some respect to Hall of Fame coach Greg Popovich, who stood on business during his time, announced his retirement as Spurs head coach after 29 seasons. He'll transition to a front office role as team president. Pop suffered a mild stroke back in November, which caused him to miss the rest of the season. So Pop offered these thoughts in a statement released by the team last week on his retirement. He said, "While my love and passion for the game remain, I've decided it's time to step away as head coach. I'm forever grateful to the wonderful players, coaches, staff, and fans who allowed me to serve them as the Spurs head coach, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue to support the organization, community, and city that are so meaningful to me." Pops is the NBA's winningest coach with 1,422 regular season victories, third all-time with 170 postseason wins to go along with 5 championships. Pop led the Spurs to 22 consecutive playoff seasons from 1998 to 2019, including winning at least 50 games in 18 straight seasons. Also 3-time Coach of the Year during his time at the helm in San Antonio. So he was the oldest coach in the league. He turned 76 back in January. He signed a 5-year extension with San Antonio, summer of 2023, that aligned with Wemby becoming the #1 pick. But Mitch Johnson, who served as head coach after Pop's stroke, will be the Spurs' next head coach. So after Pop announced his retirement, Wemby showed his love with the following tweet. This is what Wemby had to say. 29 years, Coach, thank you for your wisdom, for your leadership, for the culture you created, but most importantly for being a great and inspiring person. It was an honor to be a part of those 29 years. Wishing you the best on your new chapter. So Pop met with the media on Monday and shed some light on his new role with the team.
want to make sure everybody understands what the new job is. I'm no longer a coach. I'm El Jefe.
No longer a coach, El Jefe. Can you start with you? You had some battle with the Spurs in your times in the league with Pop's squads. What's Pop's legacy during his time as Spurs head coach?
Oh, no, he's besides the basketball, man, he's just a great person, right? Got to be around him a little bit during USA basketball, and just his energy and his wit, his enthusiasm for creating men, right? He's not only enthused about the basketball part of it, but you as a young man and helping you become a man. And from a lot of people that's come through that organization has benefited from that, right? From him in those moments when they needed him, you know what I'm saying? So if there was something like during my 15-year career that I could have done, if I could have controlled the narrative, I would have played for Pop, right? He was one of them coaches that I think my game and who I was would have worked well with. And, you know, the fact, 5-time champion, did it with second-round picks and less talent than a lot of teams had. That speaks to his genius and his way to get guys to buy into what he's preaching. And I saw something in his tenure as head coach. There's been over 300 other head coaches in the NBA.
Yep.
That's remarkable in itself, man. So, I'm trying not to tell Nick shut the fuck up while I'm talking.
We were talking
right?
about Greg Popovich, his legacy.
Like just fucking rude and disrespectful. Nobody give a fuck about your phone. Niggas over here talking about something important.
You over here talking.
Yeah, you're about the wrong fucking thing, nigga.
Man, you want to talk like you on the porch.
Yeah, we talking about this man legacy.
All you want.
We're talking about this man legacy over here and you fucking being disrespectful, nigga.
This is Gil's Arena presented by
Y'all
Underdog.
look the same age, so it's
Right?
like...
Yeah, he kept saying you want to make a joke. Ain't shit funny right now, nigga.
Keep talking about Pop.
Ain't shit funny.
Pop.
Nigga.
Shit. Let me
Everything ain't nobody want to see that dumbass shit you showing, nigga.
Don't be scared to look this way.
Like,
Scared, nigga.
I'm over here.
yeah, the dumbass nigga over here trying to conduct the motherfucking show and you over here just constantly. We're trying to, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Damn, I don't have to shut up. I'm
Why niggas talking you do, nigga?
I didn't say nothing. He said something.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't have to shut up.
You the one niggas can hear. Can't nobody hear him.
Shut up. Now I'm
Can't
never
nobody
gonna
hear
shut
him.
up. I'm never gonna shut up now.
Sorry, Pop.
You can Pop a smoke list.
Pop, thank you for the basketball guys.
Can we get a little smoke for Pop?
Hey.
Pop with the basketball.
Mad for no reason.
Nigga over trying to have a real conversation. Nigga,
All right,
shut
you
up.
can have it, nigga. I don't have
Trying
to shut up.
shut
And
up.
I didn't say nothing. Don't tell me to shut up, nigga.
You're a fucking child. Shut
All
up
right.
sometimes.
Swaggy, we're
Nigga, shut up.
we are showing love to
Shut
Greg
up. Nigga, don't
Popovich.
fucking
Shut up.
say shut
You shut up.
All right, man, that's the end of the show.
We are showing love. We are trying to show love. Showing love to Greg Popovich.
I'm talking to you, directly to you.
Stop talking to me like that. All right.
Talking to you, nigga.
All right. And I'm
You ain't one talking to you. I'm talking to you, nigga.
And I'm gonna keep talking, nigga.
In the show.
Enough, gentlemen. Enough.
Oh, y'all.
Let's
In the show, goddamn.
Enough. Well, this has been
Paulo, hit the button.
another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. We will see y'all next week.
crazy as fuck.
Nigga, shut up sometime.
All right.